You know, this is where Ryan's Roses happens, and we're doing it right now. Dear Ryan and Sissany, so she was going through her credit card statements because she had a tax appointment and noticed a charge for flowers from last fall. Never got the flowers. Now, I too have gone through my credit card statement, my own, and thought, wait a minute, what is that? I don't remember buying that.
Sometimes they have different names of companies. Like you did buy it, but they their corporate name is this, and that's what shows up on your statement.
I've called, American Express sometimes and said, well, what? This doesn't add up. Then they tell you, oh, then that's the corporate name of the thing, the deal.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. And then I look at my statement and say, oh, why did I buy all that?
I know.
When you see it all,
mine's like parking meters. Parking meters. You know how much money I spend in parking meters?
And when you see it all added up, like when it's all added up, it's like, oh. In a day-to-day moment, it doesn't seem like so, but when it's compressed into a statement,
Yeah.
So Ashley saw this charge. Ashley, good morning. Thanks for coming on. Let's get down to it. You saw a lot of gas stations in random cities on there. You just saw strange charges. What do you make of it? Have you asked your husband about any of these charges?
Yeah, I mean, I was going through our credit card statements because we had, our tax appointments coming up, and I noticed a charge for flowers from last fall.
Right.
And the problem is I never got flowers. So I asked him about it, and he said he had bought me flowers because I look like he said I looked like I could use a pick-me-up that day. But when he got home, we got into a fight, so he canceled the order. I said, well, I don't see a refund here. And he was like, really? Okay, I'll call them. So I kept looking through the statements, and then I saw a lot of gas stations in random cities that are not between our home and his office. So I honestly thought, okay, I don't know, because he's just been telling me that he just goes to work and he comes home because of the pandemic. But here's the thing. I just want to know who he sends the flowers to, and if he sends them to me, just hang up. I don't want to have a problem. I'll just take care of the flowers.
So, to me, it sounds plausible that he ordered flowers and maybe decided to cancel them. I mean, that is plausible. And that the company didn't do the refund, because I've had that happen before too. Not the same situation, but they forgot to credit the card. So that's plausible. Gas stations in different cities confuses me, because you thought he was just going from home to work this past year, especially during the pandemic, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Okay.
Right.
Here's how this is going to work. I'm going to put you on hold. We'll come back and we will call him. We're going to offer him some roses, some flowers, and see what we can find out, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right. We are in the moment where we're making the call right now. Ashley's husband, she thinks that something may be going on. We don't know why. We don't have a lot of detail. But there was a charge for flowers. Hey, Tubbs, I spilled my hibiscus on me. Can you grab me a paper towel? Thanks. There was a charge. Sorry, Tanya. There's a lot going on. I got buttons. I got things. So there was a charge.
I'm not allowed to have water.
What?
Tubbs told me I can't have water around my equipment.
Well, you're in your house. You're in your own apartment. Have water whenever
you
you
can
want.
do whatever you want.
Tubbs can't tell you what you can have in your own apartment. Tubbs, lay off. Anyway, so there was a charge for flowers. The flowers never came. He said, we got into a fight that day. I canceled them, but they didn't credit the card. Okay, fine. Now there's these charges of gas stations sort of all over the place when he was just going to work and coming home, so she thought. But a lot of charges. So where was he getting gas and why off the beaten path? Right?
And why does he need so much gas?
So, Ashley, I need you to say, Ryan, you my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Okay, so you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
No, we're going to do it. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air, and then we'll see what we can find out in the meantime, okay?
Okay, great.
Here we go. Sissany, you're on.
Hello?
Hi, is this Scott?
Yeah.
Hi, Scott. My name is Holly. I'm calling from Sweet Blooms. We're actually offering local residents right now a promotion of free roses. It's a dozen that you could send to anybody that you'd like today. We're just trying to promote our business, and hopefully you refer us to friends and family. Is that something that you'd be interested in?
Caught me off guard here. Run that by me again. You're offering me free flowers for what?
It's a dozen free roses. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family if you like our arrangements.
So then you take my credit card information and you go do whatever you.
I don't need your credit card info. I don't need your credit card info. I don't need
like
cash.
Social security number or something.
No. I don't.
To me, okay.
No, I don't need any of that.
Sorry, I'm not like exactly comfortable with this. Sorry.
We just need the name of the person you would want to send the roses to, and they can receive them by
I'm
lunchtime
not giving
today.
you like a name of someone. Wait a minute. Are you like a cop or something?
A cop?
What is going on?
No, my name is Holly,
Hello?
and I'm calling from Sweet Blooms. We're a flower shop.
And then I'm supposed to hand over everything, and then you're gonna.
I don't need everything. It was just a promotion, and we were just hoping that you could send roses to somebody in your life. If you had a name of somebody, we can start there, and we'd put a note. They'd get them today by lunchtime. They are free. I don't need anything from you. Nothing.
I'm sorry, I might be wrong on this or something, but
Scott, let me interrupt.
Let
me interrupt. Scott, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. My name is Ryan. I have your wife, Ashley, on the line. Let me tell you why we're here. She had said that she found some strange charges on your credit card statement. One was for flowers, never came. The other for gas stations that are off your route to and from work. Can you explain those gas station charges to Ashley? She's listening right now. Go ahead.
Hi. Hey, Scott.
What's going on?
You charged gas on your credit card at stations that were not near your home to work route. Can you explain those charges to Ashley, your wife?
Yeah, I want to know what's going on.
A little bit. I was first being told free flowers, and now I'm on a radio station, and you want to hear about charges on my. Honey, what are you doing?
Because you said you got me flowers, but then you never gave them to me, and there was no refund.
Flowers,
and then I
explained the flowers, hon. Why are you getting? You went
because there was no. Because then I started looking at your credit card statements because I'm trying to put our taxes together, and I see all these random charges for gas stations, like in towns I've never heard of. So it just seems like. I'm skeptical. I'm starting to feel suspicious. You're gone all the time.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So sometimes I just go for a drive. Okay. I need a little time to myself, and I kind of feel like I haven't been alone in a year. So I wasn't like advertising like, hey, honey, I need to go on a drive to be away from everything. 'Cause then that would spark a conversation that isn't productive. So
Well, why don't you just tell me that? I mean, I would understand, but the fact that you're hiding it is that's the straight. I mean, I thought we told each other everything. I tell you everything. You know, why?
It's a drive. It's a drive. I didn't know that was like under the umbrella of transparency here. It's just a drive. So I would get gas, and it's not on the way to anything. So that's what you're looking at on those statements.
I mean, I guess because you've sort of been making it sound like you've been working more, and I just don't know why you wouldn't just be honest. I would just, if anything, I would help you. I would sign you up for some sort of boot camp or class or something. I mean, you have to talk to me.
I don't want to be around a class. I don't want to be around anybody. So I put myself in my car, I drive down the highway, and then I drive back. And Scott, I burn up a little gas doing it.
Okay, Scott, Ashley, Scott, are you cheating on your wife?
Are you seriously asking me that on the radio? Am I cheating on my wife?
Well, your wife wrote into me concerned that maybe you're seeing another woman, and that's what these curious charges are all about. Could you just clear the air with her?
Wife and I.
Well, I mean, it was until she wrote to us. She wrote to us.
What do you mean it's between it's a yes or no question? Why weren't you answering the question?
So just yes or no, Scott.
For the radio's sake, I kind of wish I was cheating on my wife because it'd be better for your ratings or whatever, but I'm not cheating on her. So I'm real sorry, everybody.
No, your wife just reached out.
Apparently, your wife's the one that reached out to us.
Oh, yeah, you guys are great. You guys are great people. Thanks for helping my wife. Sure you just wanted to help, and you're not doing it.
Scott, I think you just need to calm down.
Well, Scott,
Yeah,
it's our pleasure.
If you're not doing anything wrong, then we didn't ruin anything,
I'm
Scott.
being freaking pimped out on a radio show. I need to
Nobody's
calm
pimping
down.
No,
Why do you think I go for drives? Huh?
So anyway, Scott, you
That's
are.
I'll calm down on a drive, and then I'll go get gas somewhere, and then I'll get set up, and you'll think I'm a drug dealer now.
Wow. Well, you said thank you, and I just want to say you're welcome. That's no problem at all. So we appreciate your thanking us.
You're free to go.
Take good care. Scott, good luck.
Oh,
Ashley, that's the best we can do for you, okay?
I'm going to take real good care. You take care, too.
Thanks, Scott. I appreciate
Sorry,
it.
guys. Thanks, guys.
No
Thank
problem,
you, guys.
Ashley. It's our pleasure to try and help. You take care of yourself. Bye-bye. Scott, now, what do I think of him? You're probably wondering.
Well, I don't think you need to tell us what you think of him.
I don't know if he's cheating, but I think he's confrontational.
I think he's up to something. I think it may be illegal. The fact that he went straight to a cop.
Yeah, he's very bitter. He's very
fishy.
He's very easily agitated.
Because he's doing something that he shouldn't be doing, and we caught him. We don't know what it is, but
or he's just annoyed. I don't know. But let me throw this one on. We're gonna go back to Ryan's Roses for a second. Just the simple snapshot. I'm curious to hear you on this. Ashley sees charges for flowers and gas stations that don't make any sense, so she thinks that her husband maybe sent flowers to somebody else and is going to other places and seeing maybe someone else. So she writes in and she says, could you find out? So we get him on the line. Now, Scott gets on the line. He's very aggravated from the get-go. He thinks Sisney's a cop. He doesn't want to they don't want to do anything. He's very agitated. He's
agitated about his information specifically. He's just like, now you want all my information. And I was like, I never said I want your information.
Well, which, by the way, I mean, look, when you're blindsided, and you're having a rough day, you're busy, you can understand why one might be short with you. But then he got really upset after we told him he was on the air and that his wife was on the phone because apparently it was none of our business, which it is not. But I did not write to Ashley. She wrote to us. So we tried to do the best we could. Now, he did not send the flowers to anybody. He says he's not cheating. If you did hear that, and you did, Sisney, do you believe him?
No.
Okay.
I think he was way too aggravated and way too defensive and just mean and on edge, like he's hiding something. Okay. And so I think he's cheating.
So let's take it beyond that. He's cheating, he's not cheating. The word mean. He was mean to his wife. Certainly he was mean to us, but I could kind of understand that. But he was mean. Do you want to be with someone that's mean? Like, however they got to that place of mean, do you want to be with someone? Do you stay with? Do you stay with someone? I know you may look. This is gonna be controversial. Don't get upset with me. I know you make a commitment. And you should work through it, right? I know my parents would say the same. But do you really want to spend the rest of your life with someone that treats you badly, treats you disrespectfully, is mean to you?
No. And hopefully you see those red flags before you walk down the aisle. But
it's toxic.
Some people don't. It's so toxic. And to be mean to a stranger like that, I don't want to be with anybody that's that mean to anybody on the phone or a server at a restaurant. Like that's so.
No. Well, that's one of the indicators early on in a relationship. Are people nice to people they don't know? Mm-hmm. But to be with, I know you commit, you get married, and Sisney, you take the vow. But if Michael started speaking to you like that or treating you mean, you kind of say, look, I get what I committed to, but this is toxic.
Yeah. And hopefully, like I said, you catch that early on. We were together for 5 years before we got married.
But he doesn't have a mean bone in his body, that guy, Michael.
It's impossible.
Right?
Yeah.
Jennifer, good morning. So what did you hear in that Ryan's Roses call?
I heard that there's something shady going on.
Yeah.
And one thing that really hit home for me is when she said, I tell you everything and I don't keep any secrets from you. And, he's not communicating to her like, oh, I need some time alone, so I'm going to take these drives. He's just taking them. It's like he has a secret. He's hiding something. And who knows what else he's hiding. I feel like a lot of times in my relationships, I've been open. I don't have any secrets. I'm an open book. And there's always something that they've got that they're kind of keeping from me. And I think relationships should be open and honest. If you need to go be away for a little bit, like go be away for a little bit.
Right. Just tell me what you're doing.
Yeah.
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 And And also,
That's all. That's good.
sorry.
Thank you for calling. Thank you for calling, Jennifer.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. I feel like she lost her train of thought there. I don't want to.
I mean,
I don't want any pressure on her. I mean, we're good. You don't have to do anything else.
It's gotta be nerve wracking.
She's like,
when
I had my
someone-
PowerPoint ready.
Yeah, she's like, I had my
when
notes and I
somebody
forgot what I was
calls-
going to say.
When somebody calls the radio station, you like, and then you're put on hold. And you're like, okay. Like, it has to be so nerve wracking.
You know,
It's the worst.
when what?
Yeah.
When you lose your train of thought, like you literally go completely blank.
I know.
It does happen.
It's
And
so
then it,
bad.
and then it goes like, where have you seen my train go by? Where's my train? Then all of a sudden, like randomly, you retrace your steps and maybe it'll come back to you, right? Mm-hmm. Anyway, we can all relate, Jennifer. Don't worry. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan, it's Disney. My husband went to the Dodgers game with his buddies 2 weeks ago, or so I thought. It was one of the games when the Dodgers lost after they'd been winning. At first, when I asked him in the morning, he said they won. When I called him out on it, he covered it up. But it was odd to me because he came home so late and said he was there until the end. Then he gave me a hat that he said he bought for me at the stadium, but it's not a hat from the stadium. It doesn't even look new. I think he made the entire game thing up and was out with some other woman, Jenny, in Long Beach. Now, Jenny, this is an extravagant charade that he's put on. If he's lying about the game, he went to the great lengths of getting you the hat, and you think he's just making it all up.
Yeah. Well, so this is what happened. He went to the Dodgers game with two of his friends, he told me. And this was a few weeks ago. And it was September the 9th. And this day, they happened to lose the game after, like, they had been winning. And later we're talking about it. And he says, it slips. And he says, like, oh, yeah, they won, whatever. Like, he said something like, we want to celebrate. And I'm like, what are you celebrating? They lost. And I totally catch him lying. And he starts, like, getting nervous and trying to cover it up. And he says, like, well, I meant almost win.
Okay. So, do you have, so this is bad, but do you have any other reason to think he might be cheating? How's the relationship going between the two of you?
I mean, we've been busy with work, and we have a kid, and he's 11 years old, so I have to take care of him. And we're both trying to work, and so that kind of puts some distance between us.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you.
But we have a family.
Okay.
Yeah, you love him.
I hear you. All right. Here's what we're going to do. Let's just call him. Okay, Jenny? Let's just call him. Let's put him on the air. Let's find out who he sends the roses to. If he sends them to you or somebody else, let's just try and get to the bottom of it. All right?
Okay.
Okay. Hang on. We're coming literally right back to do that. 1 second. Jenny's on the phone. Jenny, she's married. They've got an 11-year-old. She's got a family. Her husband went to the Dodger game, so he says. But he was out late, and he brought her a hat, or he gave her a hat that he said was from the stadium. She said it doesn't even look like a hat from the stadium. It looks like someone's used hat. So she thinks he was out with his buddies and possibly another woman. All right. Jenny, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
We are going to call him. We're going to offer him some roses, and we're going to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Good luck here. Very, very quiet until we tell him that he is on the air. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, I'm looking for Mark.
this is Mark.
Hi, Mark. My name's Diana. I'm actually calling from Diana's Garden, a brand new flower shop here in Long Beach. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. How you doing?
I'm good. So we're actually in the Long Beach Town Center, kind of near the theater, and just like a little tiny little flower shop, but we're basically promoting our delivery service today. So you've been selected to receive free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like, and they're absolutely free.
What do you mean absolutely free?
I don't need any credit card info from you or billing info, just the name of the person that you'd like to send these flowers to, and they can receive them by lunchtime today, or we can even pick a different day if that's more convenient for you.
That's great. So I don't have to give you like any personal information.
Nope.
Oh.
We just hope that like whoever you send the flowers to, if they enjoy them and like them, and then they can refer us to friends and family.
Oh. Oh wow, that's awesome. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. So we can start with the name.
Betsy.
I'm sorry, Betsy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Betsy.
Betsy. Okay, cool.
I don't have to give you a last name, right?
No, first name is fine. Who's Betsy?
Just a very special lady.
Special lady. Cute. Okay.
Mark, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. That is your wife, Jenny, on the other line jumping in, and she wants to know, who is Betsy? Were you with her the other night when you said you were at the Dodgers game? What's going on?
Oh, my God. Did you even go to the Dodgers game?
Hi, honey.
Why were you lying to me? What the?
I didn't lie.
What are you doing? What are you doing sending flowers to another woman?
I went to the Dodgers game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And who's this Betsy woman?
She's nobody. She's nobody.
You just said she was a special lady. What's the relationship you have with Betsy? Why would you send her the roses when offered to get free flowers to somebody? That's who you want to send them to, and she's a special lady?
Not your wife?
What's going on?
She's very sick right now, and I just thought that she's very special to me.
She's sick.
I just wanted to send her flowers. Yes.
Who is she to you? A friend?
A very good friend.
And is your wife, Jenny, do you know her?
No, I don't know her. You're lying. You can't stop lying.
I'm not lying. She's very sick. She's in the hospital. I was going to send her some roses. I thought that'd be great.
How do you have
They
the
were
nerve
free roses.
of accusing someone of being in a hospital? You know what you're messing with? That's sick. That's insane.
Honey.
Mark.
I don't know.
Mark, did you go to the baseball game the other night?
Yes, I did.
Who'd you go with?
A friend of mine.
A friend of yours?
Yeah.
And
you said they were two friends.
Yeah.
You told me. And why?
Two friends.
Okay.
My friends is definitely what I went with. I went with two friends.
Why does your story keep changing?
What, did they win or lose?
The Dodgers?
Aha.
They
that's who we're talking about, not the Falcons.
No, they lost.
Story keeps changing in my head.
Yeah.
So
and why didn't you take your son?
Well, the tickets were got in advance. We had this conversation. The tickets were got in advance, and there wasn't any time. And I don't think
we had this conversation, but you keep changing things because you keep lying.
So, Mark, here's the thing. Your wife feels like you've been disconnected, that you're pulling apart. You've got a family. She thinks that you're cheating on her. She doesn't think your story adds up. And then you send flowers to Betsy. Now, if Betsy is really a true friend of yours that is ill, that needs some love and some friendship, then you should show Jenny what you're talking about or explain that more to her. But I think Jenny has every reason to doubt what you're saying because of the way she's feeling. So, Jenny, we're going to let you sort this out, but you should pursue Betsy and find out who she is and what's going on with her. And if she's not well, we hope she gets better.
Yeah.
Okay?
I will.
All right, hang in
Mark, did the Dodgers win or lose that night?
They won.
Are you kidding me right now?
1 second. Well, I don't know. Did they win or lose? What did she say?
They lost, but now he just said they won.
Didn't he? What did he say the first time?
They lost.
Now he said they won.
Yes.
So he actually just changed the story on us?
He actually just changed the story just this second.
Okay, well then there you go. There you go.
But we need to remember to mute her.
Listen,
know.
I wanted to see what the note said.
I was about to get to the card.
Tubbs?
Like,
I mean, what are you doing over there in the corner? Tinder Tubbs, all he has to do is install a mute button. How hard can it be? We could have gone to engineering college and gotten our degree in the amount of time it's taken for you to get this mute button installed.
You're right. I'm dropping the ball on that. I'll get on that.
Well, you say that every time.
Every time.
How is Sissany and Tanya? How are they supposed to believe you? Did the Dodgers win or lose, Tubbs?
They won?
I think they lost.
Oh my gosh.
I think they lost. I think
They
that was the whole
lost.
deal. It was part of their losing streak. It's time for Ryan's Roses. As a public service, if something's going down in your relationship, you want us to try and help out, let us know about it via email. It's time for Ryan's Roses. It says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband's been working a lot more than usual. He's a doctor, so he does work a lot, but we've been married for 8 years. I know his patterns and things have changed. I can tell you something is going on. I've been trying to figure this out. He's been really good at hiding and acting like nothing's changed. He keeps saying that he's just working more and taking on more patients. So it's Erica in Northridge. Erica, our question here is we read the email, but we're wondering what's made you jump to the conclusion that just because he's working more hours that he's cheating? Something's triggered that thought.
Well, I mean, I feel like I can sense he's not telling me the truth, and that there's like little changes that like someone who like doesn't really would know him wouldn't notice. But I mean, we've been together for so long that it's like, you know, he's a little bit more evasive. I feel like he's a little bit more secretive. Like, he's not completely secret, just a little bit more that, like, you wouldn't think anything of it if you didn't really know him very well. You know, I mean, after 8 years of marriage, you know, you really, there's no secrets, but I feel like I have this instinct, everything that he's telling me, like, I just feel like there's more to it, that, like, there's something he's hiding. You know, he's working longer hours. Well, he's someone he stays very composed. Like, I can feel he's a little bit off, you know, just a little bit. Like, I think maybe he doesn't think I notice it, but and I'm just. And
he's good at, I mean, he's obviously smart, so he's clever at covering it up.
And instinct is everything.
Absolutely.
Okay, Erica, we are going to put you on hold. We are going to call him next at Kiss FM. Is the doctor cheating? Hang on. Erica's on the line in Northridge. She's been married for 8 years. She's married to a doctor. He's been covering something up, she thinks, working longer hours. She sees a pattern, and she thinks that he's cheating. Erica, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name on Kiss FM.
Okay, Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
All right. We're going to do the call now. Be very quiet. Be very quiet until we tell him we're on the air together, okay?
Okay.
Here we go.
Dr. Klein's office. How may I help you?
Hi, may I speak to Robert, please?
Oh, Dr. Klein is not available right now. He's with a patient. I'm sure I can help you.
Hi, I'm actually Maricela, and I'm calling from Bitty Bitty Flowers here in Reseda. I know he ordered some roses from us a few weeks ago, and I wanted to offer. I wanted to see how that went, and also offer him a few free dozen roses today for being a customer of ours.
Okay, so he's already made an order with you?
He did a few weeks ago, I believe. Yes.
Oh, okay. Do you know when that was?
I don't know. I think it was for Mother's Day.
Oh, okay. Well, again, he's not available right now. He's with the patient, but I'm sure I can help you. What exactly do you need?
Well, I would need to speak to him.
I mean, I handle everything for him, so I'm sure it's fine. He's probably not going to be available for another couple of hours. His schedule is pretty packed.
Well, in order for him to get the free roses, I would need to get the name of the person he wants to send them to, so I would need to speak to him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I can help you with that, totally.
No, that would be for him, so he can send them out.
Yeah, I can help you, I'm sure.
What do you mean you can?
He'd love that.
So you can help me with... I'm sorry, I'm confused.
Well, I can tell you who. I'm pretty sure I know who he wants to send the roses to. So I can help you with that.
Oh, okay. So, who? Who?
Well,
does he have a wife?
Oh, well, yeah, he does, but I don't think that that's a good idea.
Why wouldn't it be a good idea, Corey? This is Erica. Why wouldn't it be a good idea for him to send roses to his wife?
Corey is your name? Corey, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. And we have Erica, his wife, on the line.
Okay.
What were you about to, wait, what were you about to say?
Yeah, I'd love to know.
Well, I just was going to say that maybe it wasn't a good idea to send them to his wife, since I didn't get his permission.
No, that's not what you were about to say. No.
I was going to suggest maybe his mom, because if he sent Mother's Day flowers, then that maybe he would want to do that again. It's a nice little follow up.
Corey, it didn't sound that way to us. Are you trying to cover something up?
No. Dr. Klein he's amazing, and I love working for him. I just want to say that. So no, not covering anything up.
It really doesn't sound that way, Corey. It really doesn't. It sounds very suspicious. So if there is something that we need to know, you need to.
Now's the time.
Well, hi, Erica. I haven't seen you in a while. How are things going with you?
They're obviously not going so well, since apparently you know something I don't know.
What is happening?
Well, it's not that. I don't want to get in any trouble here. I love my job. I love Dr. Klein. He's amazing to work with. I don't want to really get involved here. So if you guys are having problems, and it really has nothing to do with me.
But you said you handle everything.
You know something that I don't know, and if you know something, you can say it, or I'm going to have to speak to my husband about your employment.
Well, no, don't do that. No, I was taking a little bit, probably too much, initiative than I should have, and I'm sure that
So is it fair to say, Corey, that you don't know of another woman that Dr. Klein would want to send the roses to?
Well, no.
So you do know of another woman that he'd like to send the roses to?
I know that you guys are not in the best place because he talks to me about it, and
he talks to you about our relationship.
Well, yeah. I think that we're really good friends. And he's probably one of my best friends. Yeah, for sure.
That really,
maybe that's not something that you
he does
like,
not feel that way about you.
Corey, are you having an affair with Dr. Klein? Is there something going on romantically with you and Dr. Klein, Corey?
No, not at all.
All right, so this
just took a turn.
So are you hoping there's something that's going on with you and Dr. Klein?
Well, he feels like one of my best friends, and I know that he's not happy with Erica.
But he's married.
And
my God,
who does that?
You know nothing about our relationship.
I know a lot. Actually, I know more than you probably think I do.
Oh, what is wrong with you?
If you spent half that amount of energy into being a great wife and really just pleasing
who the hell do you think
your husband,
you are? Thinking that you know
you wouldn't be having problems.
You've worked with him for 2 years, and you think you're best friends? You think you're best?
I spend more time with him than you do. Where do you think he's hanging out when he doesn't come home until super late with me at work?
You're disgusting. Me and my husband, we have a talk, and you can consider yourself fired, because there is no way
you can't fire me.
Your job. Yeah,
you can't fire me.
I can make sure that you are fired. Yes, I can. You're a little brat. All right, you're a little 24-year-old twerp. Grow up and get a life.
Okay, well, maybe you should take your own advice.
All right. Well, Corey, we are going to end this conversation here.
Please.
Erica, I don't even know what to say. I'm trying to understand what is happening, but it sounds like you have a lot to discuss with your husband regarding Corey, who's answering the phone in his office.
Clearly. She's a liar.
Okay.
Saying she knows more about my husband than me.
Well, she's a lot of things.
She's also hung up. Hello, Corey? Wow.
Yeah, because she knows she's wrong.
Okay. What? So you don't believe her?
There's no way she can know more about my husband than me.
But do you think she's having an affair with your husband?
He tells me he doesn't see her that way. I've had my suspicions, and he was like, oh, no, she's like a child. And she plays this, she's a little manipulative person. She's an immature child.
All right. Well, I'm sorry that went that direction, but I think you have a lot to discuss with your husband.
Yeah.
Okay?
No, I do. I really do. I have more to discuss than I thought I did.
All right. Well, Erica, thank you for reaching out. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Okay.
And we really need to get that mute button.
Yeah, I know. That's a Tubbs issue, but you guys aren't speaking right now.
Erica, if she would have just waited 2 more minutes, we would have figured out so much more.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, Erica married to Dr. Klein. He's been working late hours, and we call his office, and his assistant answers the phone, Corey, and she says, "Oh, I'll handle the flowers." I mean, Patty, you couldn't even understand what's going on. Neither could I. I'll handle the flowers. I know everything in his life. I know who he'll want to send them to. And she, the assistant, goes off insulting his wife.
You know, he feels like one of my best friends, and I know that he's not happy with Erica.
But he's married.
And
Oh,
I mean,
my God.
who does that?
You know nothing about our relationship.
I know a lot. Actually, I know more than you probably think I do.
Oh, what is wrong with you?
That is his wife and his assistant on the phone.
It's so disrespectful.
But she's a mean, bad person
Yeah.
to say that to his wife.
Yeah.
Like, she was very professional at first, and then it took a crazy turn. All right, let's get Ben on the line. Ben, good morning.
Hey, how you doing?
Well, yeah, I'm all right. What did you hear there?
Yeah, those girls are crazy.
I don't know that they're both crazy. I feel like something's not right with Corey going out attacking
crazier
Erica.
than the other. No, Corey's obviously messed up, but the other woman shouldn't have even fed into it and dignified it with any response. But yeah, this girl's actively trying to ruin relationships.
Yeah, Corey's in her position, trying to ruin the marriage with Erica and the doctor. Now, I don't even know. They could have already started an affair. Who knows? It certainly sounds like Corey's not shy.
No, but it sounded more like she was on the prowl. We don't know.
Corey.
We don't know.
We're kind of left unsettled with knowing, is he doing something wrong?
Right.
Well, we know that, like, if they're spending extra hours together, Corey's filling those hours. Marcy, go ahead. You're on with us.
Hey.
Hey.
So, I mean, I think that especially in this climate, you have to be super, super careful. And that doctor is in a position of power, and he just has to be careful, and he has to make it crystal clear. If something is not going on, he needs to make it super, super clear, because obviously this assistant is living in some kind of fantasy world where there is something going on.
But how about just forgetting the doctor and whether something's going on? How about her attacking his wife and insulting his wife? I thought that was really rude.
Yeah, that was horrible. And also trying to manipulate a situation so that the wife thinks there's something bad going on. That's really damaging.
Crazy. I've not heard one like that. I don't know if we've had one like that. Patty, you are remarkable. You're like, wait, I don't understand. How can you tell me who he wants to send the roses to?
This girl, Corey, sounds like she's been giving a lot of power inside that office. That's true.
You think something is up?
Yeah, it sounds like she's running things in there.
Yeah, she had a lot of confidence in making decisions for the doctor, didn't she? Yeah. And that says a lot, speaks volumes.
Exactly.
All right, thank you, Marcy. Crazy town.
Yeah, like if somebody called and said, I want to offer Ryan flowers to give or something, I would never be like, I know who he wants to send them to.
I mean, the fact that she's not afraid of talking to her boss's wife the way
like
she
that,
did,
that
just shows that something's going on inside that nobody knows about.
She's been empowered and she's standing in those shoes.
Exactly.
Wow. It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's time for a Halloween edition of Ryan's Roses here. Sissany, it's a public service, and the email says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband went to a co-worker's Halloween party in a couple's costume with her.
Oh.
The girl had a Halloween party and invited some coworkers. I stayed home with the kids while he went, and I found out from pictures on someone else's Facebook page that he and the girl were in a couple's costume. I have not told him anything yet because, first of all, he didn't invite me to the party. I was a little hurt, but we also didn't have a babysitter to watch our kids. Now, you don't need to be married that long to realize that this is not a good idea.
Unless it's a big misunderstanding and it was just a big coincidence that they looked like they were a couple.
Well, yes, but but you cannot be with another person in a couple's costume.
No.
Unless it's a relative.
Yes, I agree.
That's the exception to the rule. Let's get Vanessa on the line. So, Vanessa.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on with us.
Thanks for having me.
This seems, if it's true, insensitive. Not only wrong, but insensitive that, you couldn't go, you didn't have a sitter, and then he says he's going to go anyway, and then he dresses up as some theme with this other woman.
That's how I feel. I'm not only hurt, I'm also kind of like stressed and worried. Like what's going on is how I feel. I mean,
I'm surprised you didn't say anything yet.
I want to find out for sure, and I just want to catch them, like, if something's going on. I mean,
I'm at home with the kids. Things have been tight. I'm usually the designated babysitter, and we haven't had any time to ourselves. And my mind's kind of spinning, and I just want to. I want to know the truth, like what's going on, And
what were they? What was the couple's costume?
he went as Mr. Incredible, and then she's like Miss Elastigirl.
She's Miss what? Miss Elastic Girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, not Miss Alaska. No, Miss Elastic.
No, I'd say Miss Alaska.
If she went Miss Alaska, that would solve the problem.
Oh, so it's super matchy.
Yeah, they're in the same costume, basically.
Wow.
They're husband and wife in the movie.
They're married in the movie? Yeah. All right, so, Vanessa, we're going to put you on hold. How long have you been with him? How long have you been married?
We're married 5 years.
All right, Vanessa.
Yeah.
So I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is, your husband, on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
Okay, so we're going to call him and offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card. So what is Elastigirl's real name?
Maria.
Okay. Good luck on it.
Thanks.
Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Vince?
This is him.
Hi, my name is Nicole. I'm calling from Zaza's Flowers. We're a new flower shop here in Santa Ana. How are you doing this morning?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. I'm actually calling because we're trying to promote our delivery service. So we're giving away a free dozen red roses today. They're absolutely free, and you can send them to anyone you'd like.
What? You're giving me free roses?
Yes. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but we're a new flower shop here in Santa Ana, and so we're just trying to promote our new business and our delivery service.
And what is the name of the flower shop?
Zaza's Flowers.
Zaza's Flowers. Okay. Well, I've never heard of this.
We're brand new.
Okay. Well, I'm in the middle of something right now. You got my name. Can I call you back? Can I get a phone number to call you back in like 5 minutes? Because I'm actually in the middle of something.
Well, is there any way we can just get these out in less than 5 minutes? I just need the name of the person you want to send them to, and we can just write a quick note.
Yeah, that's fine. But I've got another person on the line that I'm holding for. Can I just call you back if you can just give me your phone number?
Well, it would just be so much easier if you can just give me the name of the person you want to send them to, and can just write a quick note.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. Zaza's Flowers, huh? It just this. I don't know. This sounds weird.
We're right on the corner of Edinger and Bristol. Kind of, you know where that Smart and Final is?
Yeah, I know. I'm actually looking you up online right now. I don't see anything.
Oh, we don't have a website or anything yet. We're brand new. That's why we're trying to, promote our service. So you may have purchased something online in the past 18 months and then clicked to receive promotional offers. And so that's how we get our list. I mean, I'm brand new here. My boss just gives me a list of people that live in the area, and I have to pick 2 every Monday.
But why would you not have a website? That's where you're going to get a lot of business. I know.
I told my boss that too. She's kind of old. She doesn't know the internet, and we're working on that. That's why we're cold calling, basically. We're just trying to give away free dozen red roses. You can send them to anybody that you'd like, and we just hope that word of mouth will kind of spread here in Santa Ana.
Yeah, I feel kind of weird about it, being that you won't give me your phone number and there's nothing online. I'm afraid you're going to ask for a credit card at the end or something like that.
No, I'm not going to ask for any credit card information.
Vince, it is Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. I need you to know that your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Let me ask you a question. We've got your wife, Vanessa, on the line, and she's asked us to call you because she's suspect of something going on with you and Maria, your coworker.
What?
Vanessa, do you want to explain?
Vince, I saw the photo that you guys had up on Facebook of the Halloween party of you and Maria, and you both went in a couple's costume, and you didn't even invite me to the party. And I'm like, what is this about? Do you need something going on? I mean,
no, baby. You know it's hard to get a babysitter, and here's the thing: we didn't go as a couple's costume. I went as Mr. Incredible. She just happened to show up as Elastigirl. That's why we took a couple photos, because we thought it was so crazy that we just showed up like that. So we just took a couple photos, but we didn't go together as that.
You just. By the way, it's the same costume. You randomly showed up with your coworker, whom you talk to all the time at work, as the same thing.
Yeah, I know it's crazy, but it happens. I mean, if I went as a vampire and she was a vampire, nobody would care. But it's just one of those things. It's just coincidence. It really is.
But you didn't even invite me. You never take me out anywhere, and it's like you went to his party, and I find out through Facebook that, like, why didn't you even tell me about it?
Well, you were watching the kids, honey, and I was, the boss is kind of really coming out. He really wanted everybody to be at the party, and I just didn't want to hurt your feelings, and I kind of had to go, so I just went. We've done that before. I know it's hard to get a babysitter.
I find it hard to believe that you show up randomly as the same thing, essentially, from the same movie, in what looks like the same costume. That's such a strong coincidence.
It is. It's a strong coincidence, but it's exactly what happened. I mean, there's been stronger coincidences in life. I mean, it just randomly happened. I was just like, wow.
Okay, so Vince, let's say that you are telling us the truth. It's a little insensitive to leave your wife at home with the kids, right? And go to the party.
Go out and party.
Well, I didn't stay that long. I mean, I wasn't there as an all-nighter. I came home early. I mean, I love my wife. We got our kids. It was kind of like the boss was really pressuring us to go to this party.
Why not just come home and tell your wife about this hilarious coincidence? Oh, my gosh, You're not going to believe this. I went to the party.
I wouldn't think anything about it. I mean, I love my wife. She knows that.
She thought enough about it to post it, or somebody thought about to take a picture of it and post it on Facebook.
Well, yeah, we took it. Like, what a coincidence. So somebody goes, "Oh my God, that's crazy! You guys showed up like that. Let's take." They took photos of everybody that night. They just happened to post, one of those photos.
All right. Well, Vince, we are going to let you go. Vanessa, you have heard from your husband, and it's up to you to figure out what happened there. So good luck with everything. And Vince, thank you for trying to explain.
Thank you,
guys.
Thanks,
Brian.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I might believe him.
Yeah, I'm on the fence.
It's time for Ryan's Roses on 102.7 Kiss FM. All right. This is going to get highly compelling. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband had our baby for the day last Saturday while I was working, but I found out that he dropped the baby off at his mom's house all day. She accidentally let it slip because she thought it was normal. He told me he had the baby all day.
So he's already lying.
I can't think of any good reason why he'd lie to me. She thinks he's out messing around. So, I mean, Diana, look, there really is no excuse for him covering this up or lying to you about your baby unless he was organizing a surprise 30th birthday party for you.
That sounds good to me, yeah.
In other words, the only thing that I can think of is if there was some sort of elaborate surprise that was being organized and he needed to go deal with it. Other than that, it's a cover up for something.
Yeah, I mean, my gut, something felt wrong about it. I'm not the kind of girl who gets upset if he needs to go get a drink at the bar. I've been very flexible with each of us, needing time away from the baby. It's difficult.
Does he
haven't
know?
gotten a lot of sleep, so I would not have gotten mad at him for that. It doesn't make any sense that he would pretend that he needed to cover that up.
Does he know that you know that he lied?
Well, I asked him what it was about. Why was the baby? Why was Alexa at his mom's when he was supposed to be taking care of her? When he told me it was because he thought he'd get mad. I just sort of let it go at the time, but it's been really eating at me.
All right. Well, that's where we can come in. Let's put you on hold. We'll come back. You've been married for how many years total? Just get my notes. 4 years total. All right, hang on one sec. We're coming back. So Diana's on the phone. I can't think of any reason why her husband would do this and lie. But then again, he did take the baby to his mom's, and so it's likely that his mom might mention it. Mm-hmm. It's not like he's completely hiding.
Right.
So maybe there is something legit that's just not crossing my mind.
Maybe, but he would have told the mom, don't tell her that you had the baby because I'm planning so-and-so,
Right, or he's not doing anything wrong, so he didn't say anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's possible.
Let's stay positive.
So Diana married 4 years, baby, husband. We're going to call him. We're going to call your husband and find out who he sends the roses to, the assistant he's going to offer, and then what he writes on the card. So stay very quiet until we come on the air and tell him that it's us with you on the air, okay?
Okay.
All right. Now, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Okay, Ryan Seacrest, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
We're going to call him now. Good luck.
Thanks.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, is this Mark?
Yes.
Hi, Mark. My name is Beverly. I'm calling from Bev's Flowers. We're actually brand new right here on Valley View Street. How you doing this morning?
Hey, I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So I'm calling because, each week we give out a dozen red roses to somebody. And today you've been selected to actually get those flowers and send them to anybody that you'd like.
Wow. Seriously?
Yes, seriously. They're absolutely free. We don't need credit card info, cash, billing info, anything like that. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family.
Yeah, that's awesome. Cool.
Okay, cool. So we just need the name of the person that you'd want to send the roses to.
Yeah. Let's make it out to Louisa.
Louisa?
Yeah, Louisa.
Okay. And what would you like to put on the card?
Let's say you're amazing.
You're amazing. And who is Louisa to you? Because we have a bunch of different cards, like love cards and things like that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Mark, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to hear that and understand that. We have your wife, Diana, on the line. Go ahead, Diana.
Okay, I'm sorry. I know I wasn't supposed to talk yet, but I'm sorry. Who is Louisa, and why is she so amazing?
Wait. What's going on?
Seriously, you just were given an opportunity to send out flowers to anyone, and the woman who just had your baby 4 months ago didn't occur to you?
Listen, it's just it's a work thing. Can we talk about this later? Yeah.
A work. Well, then have them send the flowers and put it on the business credit card. I don't know. Why do you have to send it personally?
It's not a big thing. It's just can we talk about this later, please?
No, I don't want to talk about it later. I want to know. Just explain to me who she is. If it's a work thing, explain it. It shouldn't be a big deal. Right now, explain.
Look, it's just somebody from work, just helping me out with a couple of things and everything. I'd really prefer if we talk about this later.
Mark, you just had an opportunity. Just understand this from where your wife's coming from. Mm-hmm. You just had the opportunity to send roses to anybody on the planet, and you chose Louisa and said, you're amazing. Your wife also knows that on Saturday, when you were with the baby all day, at least that was the story, that you took your baby to your mom's and left your baby with your mom and went and did something on your own. So,
yeah, you want to send flowers? Send it to your mom, who apparently took care of our child all day.
Can you what happened on Saturday, Mark?
Well, Saturday, I'd really like to talk about this later. Can we just please?
Absolutely, we can. But just for now, what did you do on Saturday?
I was hanging out with friends at a bar.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Mark. You can't take care of your own child on a Saturday. You can't explain to me why you lied to me about it or who Louisa is. I'm done. I don't need you to explain it to me anymore. I don't want to hear. I'm done.
Please, I would rather we just talk about this later. I
don't want to talk about it later.
Mark, why did you lie about it?
It's not like that lie about it. It's nothing to.
Were you with Louisa on Saturday?
Can we talk about this later?
Yes, I said we can, but also
by you not
Sicily has a
answering
good
the question, I kind of you just answered it.
So you were with Louisa on Saturday at a bar.
She was one of the people. Yes.
All right. So are you cheating on your wife, Mark? We're going in circles. Are you?
I'm sorry, Mark, but you're a horrible liar, and everyone can hear right now. I'm I've had it. I'm exhausted. I'm taking care of our child, and right now she is my priority, and you are at the bottom of the list. So I'm not interested in what you have to say. I'm sorry.
I really just want to talk to you about this later. I really do.
Guys, I'm thank you for doing this. Ryan, thank you for
You're welcome,
asking him,
Diana.
but obviously he's,
Yeah, well, listen, you take care and take care of that child, and thank you for listening to us.
Thanks
for reaching
Thank
out.
you so much.
All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Bye. Well, what does he want to tell her? Yeah. But what could he possibly want to talk about later?
I don't know. He got caught.
Right, but what's he going to say later? Why can't he just... What's he going to say later?
Because he's trying to think of what to say.
No,
he's trying to think
maybe,
of the lie that he's going to tell her.
Maybe that's it. So what was he going to say to his wife after he basically admitted that he was seeing that other woman? So we just made a Ryan's Roses call a few minutes ago. We called Mark, and Mark sent roses to Louisa saying, "You're amazing." That's not his wife. The reason we called him is because he was supposed to be taking care of his baby on Saturday. He took his baby to his mom's house, and then he went out to a bar with this other woman. And then he fumbled and he mumbled and he couldn't come up with what to say because he knows that he's lying and he's cheating on his wife, Diana.
She was one of the people, yes.
All right, so are you cheating on your wife, Mark? We're going in circles. Are you... if you're not, you just say no, right?
I'm sorry, Mark, but you're a horrible liar.
Like, if you're not, you say no.
Yeah.
If you are, you do that. Right?
Totally.
Why
did your voice...
Because I've had this cold, and my voice is still like, oh, come on, you guys. My God, kids love it. I call myself, hey, it's Big Bird.
No, not Big Bird.
Oh, who am I? Am I Oscar?
No.
Who am I?
The trash can.
Am I the Grouch?
The Grouch.
I'm the Grouch.
Yeah, Oscar the
Yeah,
Grouch.
I want to be the Cookie Monster, too.
Oh, you could probably be Cookie Monster.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, so she was like, you're not a good husband. You're lying to me, and you're a bad liar. And he kept saying, can we talk later? What is he going to say? What can you say later?
You know what else I don't like about this whole situation?
What?
Is that he went to this bar all day, and then he went back to his mom's to pick up his 4-month-old, and who knows if he was drunk and drove.
Well, I
home.
would hope his mom wouldn't give him the baby if he was.
But maybe he lied to her, too.
It's all bad. It's all
bad.
bad. Let's grab Susan. Susan, good morning.
Good morning.
So, go ahead.
I don't know. I just understand. Like, I think dads get tired and exhausted, too.
So you think it's okay that he may have just needed blow off a little steam, go hang out with some friends, one of which was Louisa, who he sent roses to, saying you're amazing?
Like, he probably should have told her more about it. He should have been more upfront. But, like, he probably needed some time with his friends. And, like, I don't know, maybe it's good for the grandmother and the baby to spend the day together. I don't know. I just think,
Yeah,
you know.
I just, well, thank you for calling. Let's just throw this out there. So, Tanya, you and I have a baby. Okay. Sissany, you and I don't work together, but we hang out. Tanya.
Okay. Yeah.
I take the baby to...
Oh, what's our baby's name?
No, don't sidetrack because I'm trying to focus.
Okay.
I take the baby to my mom's to watch the baby.
Okay.
I go to a bar with Sissany and hang out. Mm-hmm. Then I send roses to Sissany saying, to Sissany, you're amazing.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have an issue.
Oh, you'd be chopped liver.
I actually like chopped liver, so that's not an insult. I like liver and onions, but you just don't do that. Like he's got a wife, he's got a baby. You can't send roses saying you're amazing to this woman you went to a bar and hang out with.
Breaks your heart.
You just can't.
No.
Like he's got terrible, even if he's not doing anything wrong, he's got terrible judgment.
Terrible.
Hello, Janelle.
Hi.
It's the name of my god kid's mom, Janelle.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So go ahead. What's so funny?
Yeah. I don't know. It's the way you're talking.
Why is it funny?
I don't know.
Well, don't laugh at me. I'm doing the show.
I know, it's cute.
All right, so go ahead, Janelle.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to say that, like, often new dads just want attention, you know? I think he was just, like, seeking out validation and, like, taking it from where he could. But, like, he needs to step it up or she's just going to walk away from him.
So you don't think that there may be infidelity here? You think he just...
I think he just needs the attention because, like, he's getting used to being a father, you know, and it's like a new phase, and she doesn't want to feel like he's let it go of his youth.
Maybe we're being too hard on him, Sissany.
No way.
Maybe
this
we
guy
are.
is blah.
All right. Well, thanks for calling, Janelle.
His wife just had a baby 4 months ago, and he sends flowers to Louisa.
I know. It's all. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's what happened. He's clearly guilty. He sent the roses to another woman, and you could tell he's lying.
Mm-hmm.
But we did get a lot of calls earlier, and some people said, hey, you know, maybe he just needed a break.
Yeah, dads get exhausted, too.
True, fine. But do you send the roses to the other woman that you're at a bar with? No. Even if you're just, like, if you have bad judgment, that's just, it's all bad.
And I don't care that you're exhausted. I'm exhausted, too. So it's like, this is a team effort.
Yeah, this is personal, Mark, to Sissany. She's got twins.
You're not going to no bar.
She said they're honeydew size. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Hey, Tubbs, the engineer, get off your phone. We're doing Ryan's Roses. Were you bored?
He has headphones on.
You had what?
Had an email come in.
You had an email come in?
Yeah.
Oh, well, don't let us interrupt you.
Look at his headphones. They're like barely in his head.
This is the part everybody waits for, and he's over there typing away on his phone. Is there a problem with the transmission?
No, we're all good. We're ready to go.
Well, then what's so important over there?
Nothing. Clearly.
Look, he's just sitting up and pretending to push buttons.
Yeah, he's just pressing buttons on the dashboard. All right, we're going to make a Ryan's Roses call in theory. So usually we get a lot of information in an email, but basically we have a Dear Ryan and Sissany, I think my husband is cheating. Actually, I know my husband is cheating. The worst part is I fear it's not just physical, it's emotional. I don't have anything specific to go on, but my intuition is telling me, and loudly and clearly. And this is from Heather in Chino. So let's get Heather on. Heather, how you doing?
I'm okay.
So you generally, I know you've heard these before, generally we have a very specific, or most often, we have a specific event or catalyst to why someone would write in. You're simply saying you're so sure based on a feeling.
Yeah, I don't have any proof, but I know something's wrong. I know something's wrong.
Heather, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
And forgive it, but answer it if you can.
Okay.
Do you want something to be wrong?
No. The last thing I want is something to be wrong, but I know that there is. I know it. I feel it.
What is happening differently around the house? Like, is he not kissing you as much? Are you guys not as intimate?
He's completely detached. Like, he used to be so involved. We were like the center of his world, total family guy. You know, we did everything together on the weekends. He was just happy when he would walk through the door from work. But now...
How long have you been married?
8 years.
So there are ebbs and flows in an 8-year relationship. Now, maybe this is one of those. Ebbs.
I know. No. I know. That's true. But
what if you talk to him?
Well, because I don't have any proof, and I don't want to alienate him and make him not,
So
I don't know,
supposed to say
on the defensive.
if we don't have anything to talk about when we get him on the phone? I'm just talking to Sissany for a second. What are we supposed to do? Normally, we come in and we say we have questions asked based on it.
Well,
I mean, I'm just going to ask him
Heather thinks
point blank.
Heather thinks that there might be something going on. Maybe you're cheating.
Is there? I mean,
Is there?
he's just going to go, no. What do you have to go on? And we're going to say nothing.
It's just a woman's intuition.
Of course, we can
She
see who he
feels
sends
it.
the flowers to. Maybe that's... All right, Heather, I'm talking myself in and out of this. Why don't you just hang on? We'll come back and we're going to call him, okay?
Okay.
All right. Heather has been married for 8 years. Now, a little differently than most Ryan's Roses, we don't have a specific story that is the reason why she's written to us. She just feels strongly that her women's intuition is speaking loud and clear that he is cheating because he's been disconnected.
It's a real thing. You can feel that.
But you've been married for how long now? 3 years?
I'm not talking about Michael. I'm talking about my previous
Right, but my point
relationships.
is there are ebbs and flows in any relationship. It doesn't have to do with the other person necessarily. It could just be something that's going on or just fatigue or
Perhaps,
whatever.
but if you have an intuition of them cheating, that is a whole different feeling.
But you could hear a Ryan's Roses and then start
creating all this in my head, and then it becomes something real that you manifest. And I'm just concerned, but we'll do it. Let's get Heather on the line. So, Heather, here's the drill. You're going to just let us know that we have permission to call your husband, and then make sure you say his name. So, Ryan, say this. You have my permission to call.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Ryan, you have permission to call my husband.
And you say on Kiss FM.
On Kiss FM.
Okay, now we can make the call. So Sissani's going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and then what he puts on the card.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, we're going to come on the air and basically, if we don't have anything to go on, just say you think he's cheating, okay?
Okay.
All right.
You ready?
Mm-mm.
Come on. It's also called divine prophecy. What is she talking about?
I don't know. She's lost it. Ever since she started drinking that pickle juice. Okay, let's dial.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Matt.
This is Matt.
Hi, Matt. My name is Dana. I'm calling from your friendly florist. We're a new flower shop here in Chino. How are you doing this morning?
Hey, I'm all right. What's going on?
Hi. Well, I'm sorry to bother you, but the reason why I'm calling is actually we're trying to promote our delivery service. We're brand new, so we're giving away a dozen red roses. They're absolutely free, and you can send them to anybody that you'd like, and they'll get them by lunchtime today.
Oh, that's cool. They're free? I don't get put on a list or anything?
No. They're absolutely free. I don't need any credit card information from you or billing information. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family if you like the roses.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, so who would you like to send them to? Give me the name.
All right, send them to Elizabeth, and I want you to put on there, thinking of you, ... every day.
Thinking of you, ... every day.
Matt, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Sorry, we have your wife of Heather on the line. Your wife Heather is on the line. Who is Elizabeth?
I knew it. Who is Elizabeth?
Who is Elizabeth, Matt?
Matt.
Hello, Matt? Who is Elizabeth?
What's going on here? What's going on?
Your wife has written to us thinking that you're cheating on her. You just sent roses to another woman named Elizabeth. Who is she?
Oh, my God.
Matt, who's the other woman?
Look, what do you want me to say?
Are you cheating on your wife?
I don't think we should be talking about this.
That is an absolute clear yes. If you're not...
Look.
Who is she? Where did you meet her? Who is that? What are you doing? Say something!
What do you want me to say, Heather?
Matt,
I want you to tell me the
truth.
We need to talk about this outside of whatever the hell kind of setup this is. This is not.
So, Matt, then we can deduce based on your reaction, you are cheating on your wife, Heather, with Elizabeth. We'll leave it at that. And you guys can talk about it. And Heather knew this strongly.
I cannot believe you would do this to me. I cannot believe you would do this. Oh, my God. I cannot believe it.
Heather, Matt? Heather, hang on 1 second, sweetheart. Hang on 1 second. We lost Matt. Oh, I got to put her on hold. It's rough.
Why did you interrupt me? I was about to ask him, and who is this person to you? Mm-hmm. What you have been telling me to do. And then you come in, and then he freezes up, and he doesn't tell us.
With all due respect, this is not about you. Did you hear how upset she is?
Yeah, I know, but I still feel like he would have told me, the florist, Dana.
We got it. We figured it out. What do you don't need to know.
He could have said, this is my girlfriend, or this is somebody.
At this point, who cares if it's his girlfriend or a one-night stand? Heather, are you okay, sweetheart?
Not really. I'm in shock, and I'm.
I know you are. I know
really
you
upset.
are. Look, the only bright side to this is, or upside to this is that you can confirm what you thought without being in a space not knowing for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on 1 sec, sweetheart. This is Kiss. So, we do a public service called Ryan's Roses. Been doing it for a minute. Got one now. This is from Holly in Culver City. So basically, she goes away, visit her parents, comes back, and she goes on the Peloton bike. Her husband apparently used it, or somebody used it while she was away. and it was set for a shorter human being. So, Holly, thanks for coming on. Now, you first get on the Peloton, and it's set for a shorter person. Then you found empty bottles of wine?
Yeah, and my husband never drinks wine, so and even the idea that he would drink by himself is ridiculous.
Okay, and you stumbled upon these bottles where?
They were in the recycling bin.
Got it. Interesting. So you think, I'm just putting the dots here, connections, the dots. Or you think that if another woman was there, that she used your Peloton, then showered and stayed and drank wine, like spent the weekend, like spent days?
I don't have any other explanation for it, honestly.
Does he have a sister or another family member that maybe was in town?
Nope, like literally nobody else.
How long were you away?
Just for the weekend.
So you think he could have had someone there for the weekend?
Mm-hmm. That's
and did you
kind of what
talk
it seems
to
like.
Did you speak to him or FaceTime or anything during the weekend?
I was pretty busy, so not really. I mean, we texted here and there, but yeah, not particularly lengthy.
Okay, hold on 1 second, Holly. We'll come back. Let's make the call. Sisney will call her husband and see what she can find out at the Ryan's Roses phone call. We've got Holly, who's in Culver City, on the line, and Holly has found some interesting evidence that somebody might have been in her home while she was away visiting her parents. One, the Peloton bike they use. That's that stationary bike. The seat was set at a low setting, lower than anybody, she or her husband. And then she found empty bottles of wine in the recycle bin, and he never drinks wine. I mean, that is, I don't know if you had friends over. That's interesting.
Yeah,
So-
that's an aggressive person if they're
Holly,
doing that.
Do us a favor here, just to cover us. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband
All right.
on Kiss FM.
We're going to do that right now. Be very quiet while we talk to him. Sissy's going to try and find out everything she can about who's top of mind, who he sends her roses to, what he might put on a card, all that kind of stuff. Okay, Holly?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, good luck. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Jack?
Yeah, this is him. That's who's calling.
Hi, Jack. My name is Candace. I'm calling from CP Flowers. We're actually a flower shop here in Culver City, and we're trying to promote our delivery service. So what we're doing is we're asking local residents if they want to send some free roses to anybody that they'd like today. We don't need any cash or credit card info, anything from you. They're absolutely free. We just hope you refer us to friends and family or leave us a Yelp review. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Yeah, like I don't need to come pick it up or anything. I can just have it delivered.
Yeah, we can start with the name of the person you want to send them to, and we can put a note on the card and get them out. It's just a dozen red roses. I can change the color if you'd like, but we try to do this promotion every once in a while with local residents.
Okay. All right, cool. Red roses are fine. The note can say, you can write it to Holly. She's my wife. I can say, miss you, glad you're home.
Missed you, glad you're home.
Yeah.
Okay. Glad you're home.
Jack, it is Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We've got your wife, Holly, on the phone. How are you, Jack?
I'm good. Thanks.
Good. Reason we're calling, she's actually here. She can hear everything that we're saying, and your voice is being heard by others. So reason we're calling you is because she's suspicious that while she was away visiting her parents, someone was with you over the weekend. Can you explain to Holly why there were empty wine bottles in the recycle bin while she was away?
Oh my gosh. I mean, I wouldn't say recently, but I've started liking wine more and more. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like, work has been a little stressful, and I found that wine helps me calm down at night, put me to sleep. I've been crazy.
So she's never seen you, Holly, you've never seen him drink wine, even though you're only gone for a weekend?
Yeah, Jack, I've never seen you drink wine, ever. Like, even when I have wine, you never drink wine.
Well, I mean, like you were gone, and you always say how much it helps you relax at night. I thought I'd give it a shot, and found it worked. Like nothing really much to do there except that.
I don't know. This doesn't make sense. You're up to something. I can tell.
I'm not. I promise.
Jack,
Like,
what about the
Peloton
Peloton bike? Have you used the Peloton recently, or anybody else used it?
What? No, I mean,
anybody used the Peloton bike you have?
No, I mean, maybe Rosa, the house cleaner, moved it. I don't know. Maybe she snuck a ride on or some. I don't know.
It's not easy to adjust those seats. You have to really turn the knob, pull it, push down.
I mean, she's a strong lady.
Jack,
I don't know, babe. I don't know what else to say. Like,
Jack, the only thing I'm worried about here is you said that you've been getting into wine recently, but your wife was only gone for a weekend. So wouldn't she know you're getting into it? That doesn't make sense to me.
babe, I don't know what else to tell you. Like, I'm not up to anything. Nothing is going on. Like, you can rest easy.
So you're telling me there was nobody else in the house this weekend with you?
No, I mean, except Rosa, the house cleaner. That's it. Like, I don't know what you're getting so upset about or where this is coming from.
I mean, I have a right to be worried. It wouldn't be the first time, Jack.
Has he cheated on you before, Holly?
Yeah, like once a long time ago, but, you know, it still happened.
Were you married?
Yep.
And you obviously forgave him.
I did. We talked about it. We went to some counseling. Things have been really great. And I'm really hoping he's not giving me another reason to be mad at him again.
Babe, yeah, things have been great. That was a long time ago. I said I was sorry. Look, I'm not getting into this on the phone here over the radio. Like, this is.
I just don't want you to lie to me.
Like,
I just don't want you to lie to me.
I am not lying to you.
Then what was with the wine bottles and the Peloton? Seriously, this is strange.
I literally just told you. I started liking wine because you always brag about it.
Something feels wrong about this. It really does, Jack. I don't know what to tell you.
So her intuition or instinct, gut, whatever is saying that something's up, Jack. Look, Holly, you guys have to take it from here. But Jack, you might as well, talk to your wife and be upfront with her. She's had this feeling, and I don't think she's
There's
coming
obviously
out of
some
nowhere.
trust issues.
All right, Holly,
Well,
thank
yeah.
you for reaching out. Jack, thank you for staying on with us. I'm gonna let you go, and you guys hopefully you have an honest conversation. Good luck. Thanks, Holly.
Thanks, Ryan.
All right.
Good luck.
Well, I just start thinking. So you're in a marriage and your spouse cheats. Can you ever really, really forget it and forgive?
No.
Not for me. I mean, because she brought it right back up, right? Even though you may say it, it's impossible to get rid of that. I just want to go back to this concept for a second. Ryan's Roses. Jack and Holly, married for years. Holly goes away to visit her parents, comes back, there's empty wine bottles and the Peloton seats lower, something like someone else used it. And then he says to us, oh, hey, she was only gone for a weekend. Oh, hey, you're so into wine, I started getting into it myself. Like, was he doing, hiding it? Like, was he sneaking wine while he was getting into it and learning about it? This doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't
And by
make
the way,
sense at all.
If you are into it, Sissany, and I'm not, but decided to start learning and getting into it, I'd be sharing it with you. Right? That'd be the whole point. That's the whole point.
Exactly. Why would you want to drink alone?
So to me, it doesn't add up. And also, she then tells us at the end that he cheated on her before in the marriage.
Mm-hmm. And he was so quick to go to Rosa, the house cleaner, because that was his only defense of someone that could have used the bike. But to move the seat, you have to move it down. You have to move it forward. Like, there's no accidental.
It doesn't just slide.
It doesn't slide. Yeah.
Well, Nina, what did we miss? You heard the call. What did we miss, you say?
When you guys brought up the Peloton bike, he immediately knew that the settings had been adjusted. How did he know that?
Oh, that's right.
What did he say?
Well,
he
he
just said
already
right away.
knew.
He said, I don't know, maybe Rosa moved it. Like, it was so out of the blue.
Yes.
Yes.
We didn't tell him. We didn't tell him anything about the Peloton specifics. You just said, "What about the Peloton?" So he could have been like, "What do you mean about the Peloton?"
Oh,
That
good.
should have been the better Wow.
Nina, good ears.
I mean, I just think it's a classic case of whether smoke or fire.
Good ears. Yeah. Okay, see, I did not hear that. I just heard him say, hey, I took up wine behind your back and decided to drink a bunch of bottles while you were gone for 2 days. I mean, that just didn't make sense to me.
Already was
He did say maybe she hopped on it for a ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he already knew like the story. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Like he already knew the scenario, which is weird. He should have been more questioning of like, what are you guys talking about?
Is it possible he's sleeping with the cleaning lady?
Well, anything's possible. Maybe they had the wine. Maybe they shared the wine. She took a ride in the Peloton. She shared the wine. Here's the thing, Nina. Look, here's the deal. If I was married to Jack and Jack cheated on me and I said I forgave him, I don't think I ever really did or could. I think it's always in the back of my mind, and I think I'm always doubting anything that looks suspicious. I'm just going to always doubt. Even if I say, okay, I can move forward, I don't know that I could.
And I would get a Ring camera on my door.
All right. Well, Nina, are you married?
No. Not yet.
And why do you chuckle about it?
For reasons like this, I don't have any of these kinds of, problems.
Well, yeah, Sissany is.
Yeah.
Tom and I are not. Patty is in a relationship long term. A lot of complexities. All right. Anyway, Nina, we got to go. Thank you so much for listening to us. Appreciate you calling in. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband has been working late a lot. I didn't think much of it because it's a busy time of year. Anyway, the other night he sends me an audio message by accident. I wanted to send it to you guys, but then it was gone and I couldn't play it anymore. It was clearly him getting into an Uber or a Lyft with someone named Kylie. I distinctly heard him say, for Kylie, and then I heard someone confirm it. And then a car door shut. It was very clear. When he got home around 11, which was already very late, he told me he was in the office all night. So why would he have been going somewhere with someone named Kylie around 7? Weird. I'd love to know the truth. And an audio message. Have you ever accidentally had your record or hit record?
Sure, like a butt dial almost, but like you recorded like at the text message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let me get Ella on the line in Norwalk. Ella, good morning. How are you?
Hi, good morning.
Hi. So this is really interesting. You're sure you heard around 7 him getting into a car or someone named Kylie around, right?
Yeah, totally. It was really weird. He was definitely getting into like I don't know, an Uber or something with someone named Kylie. Like I definitely heard him say for Kylie, like he was like confirming with the driver.
Yeah.
And then I just heard the car door shut, and that was the end of the message.
And you're saying he got home around 11 and he said he was at the office?
Yeah, he said he was in the office all night, so, I don't know why he would have been going somewhere around 7 with somebody named Kylie.
Yeah.
It doesn't really make any sense to me.
Okay, do this for me. Hold on for 1 second. What we are going to do is come back and get into the Roses call, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, you got it. 1 second. Ella is worried about her husband messing around on her.
Yeah.
She thinks that he was out with someone named Kylie when he said he was at the office all night. We're going to call him. Let's just make the call. Ella, how long have you been married?
We've been married for a couple of years. We have a 1-year-old daughter, actually.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. I don't know if you know how this works, but Sissany is going to call him. You're going to be on the line. You're going to hear everything. Be very, 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 very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. And she's just going to offer him some roses, and we want to find out. I mean, obviously, he should send them to you. He should be top of mind, and that's what we're looking for. But we'll see if he sends them to Kylie or someone else, and then we'll ask some more questions, and we'll tell him that he's on the air and try and get to the bottom of it for you.
Okay.
All right? I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is, on Kiss FM.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
Okay. We're going to do it right now. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for David.
Yeah, this is him.
Hi, David. My name is Brittany. I'm calling from Norwalk's Blooms. How you doing this morning?
Hey, good.
We're actually a new flower shop right here off the 5 on Imperial. And the reason I'm calling is because we're offering a chance for local residents to send free roses to anybody that they'd like today. So you've been selected at random. And if there's anybody in your life that you would love to send flowers to, all I need is the name of the person and we can get them out by lunchtime.
Oh, really? I mean, it's like completely free?
They're free. Yeah, I don't need credit card info or billing info or anything like that, any cash. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family. We just do this once a week.
Yeah, sure, yeah. That's awesome. That's great.
Okay,
Yeah,
who would you like to send the flowers to?
Could you just send them to me?
Send them to you?
Yeah. And, I'll take care of it.
We can deliver them to wherever, honestly. Even in LA, Orange County, we can just deliver them to the recipient, so you don't have to do it.
No, I mean, you can just send them to me. I'll take care of it. I can make my own card,
All right, so you don't want me to write the card at all? You don't have a wife or anybody that you'd want to send them to?
No, I'll take care of it. Just send them to 3458 East Washington.
Okay, hang on one second.
David, it is Ryan Seacrest. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We've been asked to call you by someone very close to you. And it's your wife, Ella, who's on the phone. It sounded a little sketchy, you having those flowers addressed to you. Could you explain?
I mean, yeah, I was going to take care of it.
Well, okay. Well, we'll take care of that. So why are you sending them addressed to you?
I mean, I just thought it would be easier that way.
So I got to ask you, David, Ella, your wife, has asked us to call you because she knows that you were out with Kylie the other night when you said you were at the office. So you might as well just tell her what's going on.
Oh, with Kylie? No, you mean Kyle.
No, I mean Kylie.
No. It's Kyle. Kyle and I had to go to the warehouse real quick.
Wait a minute. You told me you were in the office all night, though, not the warehouse. It's 2 different places.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? I forgot about the trip to the warehouse. What's the big deal? What's going on here?
Well, Ella thinks that you're... So are you cheating on her with Kyle?
What? I'm not cheating on... No, I'm not cheating on anybody.
Well, I mean, Ella, you explained. She feels like you were lying to her about being at the office and that you were out with someone named Kyle or Kylie and something's going on.
No, Kyle's just a new guy. He started back in March. He's an awesome dude.
Why not just send the roses directly to your wife?
Look, I just thought I would do it. I'd take care of it, easier that way for me.
Sounds a little sketchy.
So, David,
I don't even know who this is, this guy Kyle. I've never heard you talk about him. If I ask Andrew about a new employee named Kyle, he's gonna tell me that he knows who this person is.
I mean, I don't know if Andrew's met Kyle yet. They don't really have a reason to even work together. So, I mean,
but okay. Well, what about Dana? What about she's your office manager. She would know him for sure, right?
Dana? I mean, probably, yeah. I'm not sure. I don't know.
I don't understand why you're not sure. Who is Kylie? You're making this up right now. There can't be this person if nobody knows who he is. Who is Kylie?
Oh, it's Kyle. Look, calm down.
David, calm down. No one wants to hear those words. Let me just ask you point blank 2 questions. Are you cheating on your wife with Kylie?
No, of course not.
Okay. Are you cheating on your wife with Kyle?
No.
Well, you're very defensive about both. So, I mean, Ella, you know your husband better than I.
I just don't even know what to think right now. I don't feel like you're telling me the truth. You're just, how would nobody in your office know who this person is?
Look, I can't even believe you're doing this, and I can't even talk about this right now. I'm at work. We'll talk about it later, okay? Put me on the radio. I can't do this right now.
All right. Well, Ella, we're going to let you both go, and you can follow up with him, obviously, in person. But you know him better than anyone. So good luck getting to the bottom of it.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. You take care. So what do you think on that?
Something's up. Whether it's Kylie, Kyle, he's lying. Oh, no.
No, I mean, I don't know. It's plausible that there's a guy named Kyle that works with him, that they had to go to the warehouse. It's
But
plausible.
Why wouldn't anybody at his work know this guy? Why wouldn't he just be, yeah, of course they know him because he works here.
I don't know. If you ask me, like, what I did yesterday, I don't know if I'd remember where I went. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not about what you did. It's about an actual human being.
I know, but I need to be reminded. Oh, yeah, I was there. That's right. You know, it's like, I don't know. I didn't. He was very defensive. I'll give him that. But it is possible that there's a dude named Kyle that he works with. It's not impossible.
Oh, he was very quick to not send the roses to anybody but himself.
Well, that to me is the biggest red flag. I don't know why. Well, why would that be so easy? Why is it easier to send the flowers to yourself?
Because then he can just like get them at work and take them home to his wife. So
Or
he
to
can
Kyle.
deliver.
Or to Kyle or Kylie.
He can give them to whoever he wants.
I mean, that part threw me off a bit, but it's both scenarios to me are kind of likely. Let's go back to Ryan's roses here. It was a few minutes ago. A public service, a last resort. Don't come to us first as a last resort. I want to make that. I think people wanted us to reiterate that.
Mm-hmm.
So we just heard from Ella and her husband, David. And she thinks that her husband was out with a woman named Kylie because she heard an audio message of them getting into an Uber or a Lyft. And he's like, no. I was at work, and that was a guy named Kyle who works with me. We had to run out to the warehouse. Okay. But he didn't send. I mean, here's the thing. When we ask, who do you want to send the roses to? I don't know what married person wouldn't say their wife unless something's going on.
Totally.
But even if something's going on, you would definitely say your wife because out of guilt.
I even asked him, don't you want to send these to your wife or somebody special or anything
But
like that?
he wanted to send them to him.
Yeah.
You guys, because then he could hold them himself and deliver them like the hero.
So he said it was easier to have the roses sent to him. I think that is strange. Look, I've sent roses to people.
Yeah.
Right? And I like to send roses to people.
It's the same effect.
The right people. Mm-hmm. The right person. But I've never thought about sending them to me to make it easier.
No, it makes it harder.
Unless I was sending them to the table where we were going to have dinner.
Right? See?
But then I would have to carry them. So someone else would have to get them there first.
And like, how are you going to bring them in the car? They're gonna,
No, someone's got to drop them off. I would ask Tanya to drop them off first.
Yeah.
Would you do that for me?
For sure.
If I had a date, would you take flowers to the table? Would you leave a card and everything?
Totally.
All right, I'm going to remember that.
Okay, please do.
I'll put it in my notes page. So, Marty, what do you think about David? Do you believe his alibi that he was with Kyle and they ran an errand to the warehouse? Or do you think that he was out with a woman named Kylie and he's lying to his wife?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Ryan's roses, but I just feel like this shouldn't be anybody's first or second step.
Well, I think, when we first started it, I remember saying, and I probably don't say it as often as I should, but I remember saying, don't use this as a first anything. This is a last resort.
Yeah, I remember you saying that a lot,
Like,
actually.
I say it all the time.
Why don't you say it anymore?
We've been doing it for a long time. I figure, if you don't know, now you know.
Yeah. If you don't know,
now
you know.
But we do say, and we did say, the premise was this is a last resort. This is a public service and a last resort. Matter of fact, put that up on the wall. I'll start saying it.
Yeah.
I'll start saying it.
Put it on the whiteboard.
No, I'm not going to get you. I don't get you wrong. But anytime anyone says "Don't get me wrong," something bad's coming.
Oh.
Don't get me wrong, but that sucks.
Right. No. I mean, I just feel like, with a marriage, especially, like, communication between husband and wife is such a personal thing.
You heard it. Do you think he's cheating on his wife, or do you think he's just complacent and lazy?
I think he's definitely doing something shady.
Mm-hmm.
It was shady that he said, why would someone send roses to themselves?
Well, I know. I mean, it's just such a, it feels like he was gaslighting her, to be honest. Making her paranoid and everything, but I
still don't know what that means.
Yeah, me too. I always I think I know, but then I forget.
I still, everyone keeps using it, and I'm still totally confused. Yeah. What is it?
It's from the movie, like, when the husband dims the lights, and the wife is like, the lights are flickering, and he's like, no, it's just you, and he does it on purpose, and she feels paranoid, but you should definitely listen to your gut. If you feel like something's up, it probably is.
Okay. Well, every time someone uses that, I'm like, totally.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I don't really totally know what it means.
It's
Let me
like
see the
trickery,
definition.
like trickery. Like you make them think something that's really not.
All right. Well, thank you, Marty, for calling. We appreciate you.
What's it called?
Thank you, Ryan.
It's gaslighting. Yeah. Bye. You have a great day. It's gaslighting.
Okay, got
the
it.
definition.
Mm-hmm.
To manipulate someone by psychological means into questioning their own sanity. Oh, so it's tricking them into thinking they're crazy.
Yes.
Right.
But I don't know why I
it's
can't associate gaslighting with that
It's manipulating.
in a sentence.
Yeah.
In the first episode, Karen Valentine is being gaslighted by her husband.
That's like what happened right now.
That's like me saying to you guys, did you guys just feel that earthquake? And then you're like, no, we didn't feel an earthquake. And I'm like, totally, we just had an earthquake. How did you not feel that? And I'm like,
You'd be gaslighting us about an earthquake?
Well, yeah, I mean, that was not a great example, but that's exactly what it is.
I think it would be more like, what's his name? Lucky Charms?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see Lucky Charms the other night out?
Yeah.
Wasn't he
I saw him
wi-
with
who was
somebody.
he? Wow. He was with that woman.
Did you see?
Looked like they were
Did you know?
very...
No, he was
Did
with
you know
me.
that? Oh, you didn't
No.
know? No, he wasn't. Not when we saw him.
Not the whole night.
Oh, it was before?
In the first episode, Karen Valentine was out with Lucky Charms. I don't know.
It's a very simple concept. I don't know.
But there's some expressions and some words that still stump me.
Yeah. Totally.
Ryan's Roses as a public service. If you think someone's cheating on you, and I was just in a conversation the other day with the girl who says to me, why does everybody cheat? Yeah. And I said, have you been cheated on? And she said, yeah. And I said, what'd you do? She said, I held it until I wanted to tell him at the right time. I said, I don't know how you hold it. Man, I were to find that out, I would beeline it right for it.
Yeah.
But she pocketed that information.
No way could I sit with that. No.
No. But she said to me, she's never dated a guy that hasn't cheated on her. Isn't that sad?
That's not good.
No. Anyway, back to this email. Listen, dear Ryan, I recently found a pregnancy test in my husband's car. Full stop. I was looking around. It was in a bag from Walgreens that also had deodorant in it. When I confronted my husband, he said he bought it for us. That is completely odd and out of place to me. She says, we talked about having kids someday, but we're certainly not in a place where we need one. I fear not only has he been unfaithful, but that it may obviously have gone past the point of no return. Jocelyn?
Hi.
I think he's guilty. I mean, this is not too tough to figure out. You're not trying to have kids. There's no reason for him to be seeing if you're pregnant or not.
Yeah, exactly. We're not even trying right now. I'm still on birth control.
Wow.
Okay, I was going to say, I don't know.
I mean, maybe he's buying it
this
to,
conversation.
Like, maybe he's buying it to be cute. Like, maybe he wanted to, like, wrap it up in a gift and, like, give it to you and be like, here, so, like, when we are ready to have kids, you can use this. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to be positive.
I don't think so. I mean, this is honestly
not cute.
really out of character for him. He doesn't do cutesy things like that. Like, he doesn't think about things until, like, it's already happening. So I don't know why he would do this.
Yeah, and by the way, it's deodorant and this in the same bag. Yeah, that's it?
Yeah, it's just deodorant and this, and then the receipt for it. That's
So,
all that's in the bag.
Sisney, as a guy, unless I'm specifically told to go buy something like that,
Right.
I don't just pick that up.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not getting M&Ms and that
Yeah.
when
No.
I'm checking out.
That's just
Like,
random.
we have to be told to go get something like that. And even when we're told, I'm afraid to go buy that.
Yeah.
Right? Have you bought one before?
A pregnancy test?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you give it to somebody else to take out, or do you go buy it yourself?
I buy it myself.
Do you buy it with other things?
No, I usually just go right in.
Do you buy it in a state of panic?
Usually.
Probably.
Yeah.
She's buying one.
Yeah. Are you guys open? Just 24 hours. Well, sorry, I didn't put my clothes in my PJs.
Gosh.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to call your husband and find out who does this belong to, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it because it's got to be some other woman because there's no way he would. Buy
It
a pregnancy test.
doesn't sound cool to me. Jocelyn, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Okay, Ryan, you have permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, so we're going to offer him some roses, and we want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay, thank you.
See if he sends them to you. All right, Jocelyn. Good luck.
Thanks.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Pete?
this is Pete.
Hi, Pete. My name is Favi. I'm actually calling from Floral Treasures. Where do you flower shop here in Gardena?
Okay.
I'm calling because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses today.
Oh, really? Okay. Sure.
Yeah, I don't need any information from you. They're completely free. I don't need your credit card info or anything. We're just doing a new promotion to try to, get a few more new clients into the business. So if you have somebody you want to send them to, we can send them out today. All I need is a name and a quick, something that I can put on the note for you.
Sure. That's all you need. That's all it is.
Yeah. And they'll get a free dozen roses later this afternoon or whatever time is more convenient for you.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Okay, so who would you like to send them to? What's the name?
Let's send them to Lisa.
Lisa. Okay, and then would you like to write a little note?
Sure, yeah, we can send a short one. Why don't we say something like, these are for you, ... for a lot of reasons. ... Yeah.
For a lot.
Hey, Pete, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and we have your wife on the phone who's found a pregnancy test in your car in a bag from Walgreens with deodorant inside. Who is pregnant? Who is pregnant? Is it Lisa? Pete?
Who's pregnant? Who?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what's going on? I'm sorry.
Did you get Lisa pregnant?
That's the question.
Is this the person that you got pregnant? Is that why there's a pregnancy test in your car?
Who is Lisa?
Lisa is a coworker.
How close are you to Lisa?
Professionally, that's it. We're close professionally. We've worked together for a couple years, and that's it. We work on the same sales team.
So why did you have a pregnancy test?
I went over this with Jocelyn, perhaps, having a kid, and I was at the grocery store, and I saw it. I was there, and I saw it, so I got her a pregnancy test.
Yeah, and I told you I don't believe you, and now you're sending roses to some other woman? I don't even know who Lisa is.
Well, no, because I work with her, not you.
Right,
but why are you sending her roses?
Period. Why even sending her flowers at all?
Well, because we work together. We're on the same sales team. We're really, really busy, and she was stressed out about stuff, and I didn't want her to get stuff. I didn't want her to get stressed out. We've been struggling to get stuff done.
Why did you say on the card, these are for you for a lot of reasons? Can you explain that?
Yeah.
Could you explain that?
But,
go ahead.
I can explain it.
Go ahead.
I don't want to right now. Listen, Jocelyn, just hold on. Just listen. I screwed up, and I need to talk to you about some things, but I'm not going to talk to you like this. Not right now.
So, did you get another woman pregnant?
Like I said, I've got to talk to Jocelyn, my wife, and it's not going to happen right now. Not like this.
Did you get Jocelyn pregnant?
No, I'm not.
I think she would know that.
Well, I'm just clearing it up here. Okay, so no there. Did you get Lisa pregnant?
Again, I can try to say this in a different language, but I'm not talking about this. Not right now. Not like this.
So you did get Lisa pregnant?
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'd say no. A guy's not messing around with that. You either did or you didn't. You don't say what you just said.
I'm not messing around. I'm
Pete,
just
what you're telling me, Pete,
I'm
what you're
not
telling
changing my words here.
Pete, what you're saying in black and white is, hey, Ryan, that pregnancy test was for Lisa. I got her pregnant. I work with her. I just sent her flowers. That's what you just told. That's basically what you're saying to me.
I don't remember saying that at all.
Well, check your memory.
I have said.
I'm reading between the lines.
I'm not going to talk about this right now, and that's that.
Are you cheating on your wife? Did you get another woman pregnant?
Listen, I'm talking to my wife Jocelyn about this later tonight. And I'm
so
not
you
talking
did
to you about this.
So the answer is yes.
So the answer is yes.
Or you'd say no.
I have not said yes.
Well, you've not said no, Pete.
Not yet, or not. Well, not with you.
That's correct.
Pete, look, I can't even think of what to say to you later. I mean, there's nothing else to say. You said everything that I need to know.
Listen, we'll talk later. Jocelyn, we'll talk later.
No.
Just you and me.
We're not, no.
We're going to let Pete go. So, Jocelyn, are you there?
Yeah.
I think that he's messing around with the woman he sent the flowers to. Why would you send those flowers that say that and not send them to you?
Exactly. And just like one or the other, fine, but like not both. Not the pregnancy test and the flowers, and he won't even admit.
Exactly.
Admit it.
All right. Well, good luck tonight with this conversation, okay?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Ryan's Roses, we do these calls, and some of y'all are like, well, whatever happens to everybody after, this is what happens. Amy's on the phone. We talked to Amy and her husband of 9 years, Chris, back in March. She told us that Chris reacted to one of her texts with a heart emoji, that he never uses emojis. So she thinks he meant to send it to someone else. Anyway, we offered him the roses, and he wanted to send them to Amy with the simple note, love you. We asked him about the emoji, and he said a girl at work was looking at his pictures on the phone, and here's more of what he told us then.
She was looking at pictures of the kids, that's all. I had some pictures on my phone I wanted to show her. That was
You know
it,
what?
and the
I
message
know, but
popped up.
Then she probably did this on purpose. This is just, that's not cool. Don't do that.
No, we didn't love that. We weren't sure if he was cheating, but we were convinced he was flirting. That's how we left it. It's been 6.5 months. We're curious to know, just to follow up, what happened since. So, Amy, thanks for coming back on. What's happened since we spoke?
Well, basically, he was cheating.
So he was lying to us just right there.
Yeah. He was just destroying us. And so basically, my distrust and suspicion that lingered for weeks, after the call, until one day, when I knew my husband was out of the office, I went and confronted the other woman. And,
you did?
Wow.
What happened?
I had to. I was just so irate.
Well, what happened?
She confessed that she and Chris had hooked up a few times, and she said that at first she didn't know he was married, but then after she found out, it happened a few more times, but that she couldn't do it anymore, and that she just felt awful. And she tearfully promised me that it was over. So basically, Chris moved out. We worked together for a bit, and then he moved back in, and we've just been going back and forth so many times. Like, it was just a few weeks here and a few weeks there. But the kids, they just, missed him, and we've been together for so long. And the problem is, and, it's hard because I love him. I can't trust him anymore, and we constantly fight. So he left again. So, it's just the back and forth. It's just a vicious cycle, and it's rough on the kids. But honestly, I don't know what is best for them, or me. I don't know if I would. I don't know.
Wow. Well, man, I'm so sorry that you were right with your hunch that something was going on.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, you can decide what is the best thing for your kids, but certainly being around happiness and peace is the best thing.
And a healthy relationship.
Whatever your version of that is. Well, let's put you on hold. I'm going to let Patty chat with you for a second. Also, anybody, of course, who wants to call in and talk to her offline. But Amy, thank you for revisiting that with us.
Thank you. Thank you. I can't thank you enough because I think it really just pushed me into doing something. So thank you.
Well, you are, we're glad that you reached out. Hold on one second. Yeah, that's tough. I always wonder, with the kids, it's so complicated, but I always wonder in that situation, when you know the person, do you go and address it or not in person? And she did.
Yeah, good for her.
She went right for it. And the other woman didn't deny it. So I guess that disarms the situation.
And the fact that she tried to make it work again with him, but then she just knew she could never trust him again.
Well, that's the problem. And I think it's going to be a cycle if she stays. It is time for Ryan's Roses. Aaliyah is on the line. Aaliyah, good morning. How are you?
Hi, Ryan. I'm kind of stressed. How are you?
I understand. Thank you for asking. We're hanging in there. We're going to get this done with you out of Westminster. So your husband did the laundry, and you were saying in your email, that doesn't sound like a normal reason to expect he's cheating, but he never does laundry. So what's up? Why is that a problem?
He never. We've been together a while, and I've even, left the laundry for weeks, and he will just pull dirty clothes out to wear them. That's how much he doesn't do the laundry. So I went away just with my best two girlfriends. And when I came home, not only had he washed his clothes, but he had washed all the bed sheets. And so it just got like my spidey senses tingling, and it just doesn't feel right. Like, that's just not like him. There were like empty bottles, and I knew he'd been hanging out with his friends and stuff, but I don't know. He didn't vacuum, so it's not like he went on like some kind of cleaning spree. It was just his clothes that he had worn and then our bed sheets, and so that's what's just stressing me out.
I think the bed sheets more so than anything else that's a little suspicious. So
that is so
that's true. No, that's true, because like he's never, I mean, not only has he not washed his clothes, but of course he would never even think about the bed sheets.
Right. I get it. All right, that makes sense to me. Hold on one second. We'll make this call and find out what's going on with your husband. It's Kiss FM. About to make the Ryan's Roses phone call. Aaliyah is on the line, and her husband never washes anything, never does laundry. And while she was away, she's pregnant, went away for a relaxing weekend with her friends. And while she was away, he washed the sheets and his clothes. Now, the sheets are very suspicious, right? So that, to me, is the red flag. Sisney, we're going to call him up from some roses and see what he has to say here. Aaliyah, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
Okay, we are going to do that now, Aaliyah. And be very quiet till we find out some information here, till we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Wade?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Wade. My name is Helen. I'm calling from SoCal Blooms. We're actually located on Westminster Boulevard. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking.
I'm calling because we're doing a promotion for local residents right now. We're trying to promote our delivery business, so we're offering local residents a free dozen red roses. That's something that you could send to anybody that you'd like today. They can receive them by lunchtime, and we can put a note on the flowers. They're absolutely free.
Is this for real?
Yeah, we do a promotion about once a month, and we just try to promote our business this way. And we just hope that if you like our arrangements, you refer us to friends and family, and we'll gain you as a customer. But for us, the first batch of roses is free.
Wow. Okay.
Great. What's the name of the person you want to send them to?
Let's send them to my wife, Leah.
Leah?
Aaliyah. Eleah.
Oh, that's beautiful. Okay.
Oh, thank you. She's pretty special.
Oh, well, what would you like to put on the card?
Always thinking of you.
Always thinking of you.
Wade, it is Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. We have your wife, Aaliyah, on the line. Thank you for staying on with us here for a second. Just to jump to it, the reason we're calling you is because she reached out to us and she said that while she was away, you did something unique. You did something that you normally don't do, and that is you washed your bed sheets and your clothes, and she found that to be strange. Can you explain to her why you did that? Why did you do that for the first time ever?
Why did I wash my bed sheets and clothes?
That's right. Have you ever done it before?
You wash my clothes, yeah.
Okay, then why'd you wash your sheets?
No, he hasn't. He hasn't. Wade, you know you don't ever do laundry. Come on.
Well, I don't normally, but I'm just being honest. I've washed my clothes in the past.
Wade.
No, no. Okay, you normally do that. But
okay, so why did you change
sometimes.
the sheet?
Why did I change the sheet? I'm sorry.
Wade, what are you laughing about? I'm pretty stressed. Like, it seems like
I can hear that. I'm not really sure why. What did the laundry? I honestly don't know what the big deal. Honey, I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I'm just thinking.
Wait, here's where we're getting to. She is wondering, did something happen in those sheets that you had to wash before she got back? That's what it seems like.
Wait, it seems like you're cheating on me. It seems like you're cheating on your pregnant wife.
What? No.
Why wouldn't there be
not? I would never do that.
Bottles everywhere and nothing else cleaned up? But like, you wash all your clothes and the sheets from our bed?
Yeah.
Why?
Something
had to have happened in there, Wade. Something you're ashamed of. Okay, so of course I think you're cheating on me.
I'm not cheating on you, and I would never cheat on you. That's just absurd.
Well, I didn't
I'm
think
sorry,
so.
but that's absurd.
I didn't think so until now. But why is your behavior so different all of a sudden? That's like the number one sign of somebody cheating.
Or somebody who's trying to take care of their wife that they care about and do some things for you. What?
But you left dishes and didn't vacuum or anything. So why just the bed sheets and your clothes? How is washing your clothes helping me? I'm so confused. Something's up, Wade.
When you, all right, this is a little embarrassing. When you went out with your friends, I told you that I was going to spend some time with some of the guys. And
were you lying?
No. We had a great time, and it was too much of a great time.
What does that mean? Did you get a stripper or something?
No. I would never do that for you or to you. No, they came over, and I had too much to drink. And
so then what?
So then, and I am admitting this to you, and first I was trying to help around the house. I had too much to drink, and I puked all over the bed. And was just, and
oh my God.
Slept in it and didn't make it to the bathroom. And I'm saying this, and I can't believe that I'm admitting to this. I mean, there was no reason for you to know this. I was trying to help out and do the laundry, and I would never cheat on you. I don't know why you would think that. And I realized after this that I needed to make some changes. That we're going to have a family, and you do so much around the house and take care of so many things that's I need to start doing more.
Oh, honey, are you okay? Oh my God.
Yeah, it was more embarrassing than anything else. And that hasn't happened for years. And
Wade,
there was no reason.
God,
There was no reason for you to know about that.
Well, we are happy that you're having this moment together, and we think you should have it together because I think we're feeling uncomfortable now here with ourselves, Wade and Aaliyah.
Yeah.
So thank you, Aaliyah. It sounds like you believe your husband, and everything is going in the right direction. So,
Aaliyah, I would never cheat on you.
So
you are my everything.
So again, we're going to let you guys go talk, and thank you very much. Okay.
Thanks, you guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Good luck. Bye-bye. Congratulations. Bye. She definitely believes him. I think I do too. Do you believe Wade or not?
So
hold on. Let's do the headlines, and we come back and go back to Wade washed the sheets not because another woman was there, because he had too much to drink and he threw up in the bed. And she, his wife, who knows him better than any of us, actually believed him and felt bad for him. It was a beautiful moment.
I don't believe him 100%. I'll tell you why.
Chucking up became beautiful. Yakking? Is that what you call it? What else do you call it? Yakking?
Yeah,
if you yak. Yeah, he yacked and it became a gorgeous moment.
Yeah, but did he?
I just sat here through the whole thing. We just did a Ryan's Roses, and here is the scenario. It's very simple. They're married. She's pregnant. She went away. He never does any chores or laundry. He washed the sheets and his clothes while she was gone. She thinks he had a woman over. I mean, I get that why she would think that, actually. Cleaning the bedroom sheets?
Honestly, it's extreme, but yeah.
But he says, no. I got together with the guys, and I threw up in the bed, and I felt embarrassed, and I drank too much, and I've got to do more and make some changes. And I thought, wow. What a self-discovery moment. And then she said, honey, I feel so bad for you. It was a beautiful moment. It was one of those things where he got ill and it became beautiful to me. And I listened in on that. Then I became very uncomfortable that we were all just staring at our Zoom while they're talking it out. We're just not
we're like,
saying a thing.
Okay, we're here, but we're not going to say anything.
So
I don't think he's cheating. I don't think he's cheating, but I think the throw up is a lie.
What, he wet the bed? I mean, what else did he do to the bed?
I think he wet the bed. I do.
Where did that come
and
from? Why didn't you say that earlier then?
No, because we were in some headlines and stuff.
No.
But that was my gut instinct. Was that he wet the bed
When
and
did
he was
you have
so
that
embarrassed.
gut instinct? When did that? Because we read the
Before
email.
he even confessed to the throw up.
Well, you should have told us that.
Well, no, they were having their moments. I wasn't going to
Oh,
interrupt.
you recognize that during their conversation, not before.
Yes. Because throw up leaves a smell. Throw up leaves like a very acidy. You can instantly smell it when you walk in a house. I feel like if someone threw up in a bed, it would get into the mattress. And I think that if he wet the bed, he could cover that up way easier.
Candace, what do you make of it all? Thanks for listening.
Oh my God. This is a serious thing, and I really shouldn't be laughing, but I've had like the same experience, of being an adult and peeing the bed. And unfortunately for me, like the guy who I was seeing at the time, I'd only been seeing him for a couple weeks. He was in the bed at the time.
Oh no.
Yeah. And apparently, I mean, I guess he didn't have as much to drink as I did, or maybe it just didn't affect him as much as me. But yeah, I have definitely peed the bed as an adult, and I know how embarrassing that is. And I really feel for this dude.
Are you still with the guy?
Oh no.
Is that a deal breaker?
No, I never. I kind of ghosted him after that. I really didn't know what to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Right,
So I feel bad for this
it's
dude.
plausible.
Plus, I mean, like pregnant women are, they're pretty hormonal. So, I can understand her kind of like flipping out about that. But like, I feel really bad for this dude.
Wow. So it's a plausible reason to have done this sheet. Okay, thank you, Candace. Then let me take a moment, and I'm not a doctor, but to thank the part of the brain that incorporates having to pee into my dreams to wake me up to get up to go so that I don't have that happen, right? Because I think there's something within our brain that triggers hey, you need to wake up and get up and not just the other result. And I want to thank that component of the brain. Thank you, that component of the brain. Thank you. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband and I went out to San Francisco, just the two of us. All right, however, the first night we were there, he got about 3 missed calls in the middle of the night on his work phone. He was sleeping, but I heard the buzzing, so I finally got up and I checked. It was from a woman named Vicky. I was pissed. I didn't sleep at all that night. I was stirring. The next morning, I asked him who he thought that was and why she was calling in the middle of the night, and he said, quote, "It's a coworker, and he doesn't know why. It was probably just a butt dial," end of quote. I told him to call her back in front of me to prove it, but he wouldn't do it. Well, it's basically ruined the entire weekend. I have not been able to get it out of my mind. Julie in Santa Fe Springs, and we bring up Julie now. Good morning, Julie.
Good morning.
I can understand why you'd be stirring about this. I find it interesting that he wouldn't call her back in front of you, and that seems to be the most curious part here, doesn't it?
Yeah, I agree. I think that's the part that most bothers me and concerns me, because if there wasn't anything going on, why wouldn't he call?
And then the other devil's advocate here, it could have been nothing.
Well, yeah, if you thought it was a butt dial, he's not going to call her back. He's just like, she butt dialed me. What,
Yeah, but we don't really know that. I still think that he should have called her. I mean, again, if there's really nothing to hide, then why wouldn't he? If they're friends from work, why couldn't he?
All right. How long have you been married?
We've been married for a little over 15 years now.
Well, I like that you guys are still trying to have these romantic getaways.
I did too, and then it got totally ruined with this event. I mean, needless
that
to
happens.
say.
I mean, things happen. People do things. People get into a fight, and then it ruins a whole trip. How many times have you been looking forward to a vacation or a trip, and then all of a sudden something dumb happens, and then you ruin half the trip? It's just part of life. Hold on one
we
second.
hadn't done one of these in a while, too, because this was the first one we had done in a while.
Right.
Now our kids are a little bigger. And
I'm going to call him next here. Julie's on the line. It's time for Ryan's Roses, and she's been married 15 years. Her husband, she go on this romantic weekend to get away to San Francisco, and his phone keeps ringing in the middle of the night, and it's Vicky on his work phone, Vicky.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, nothing, it's just a butt dial. Don't worry about it. She's like, okay, call Vicky back and prove it to me. He wouldn't do it, so she's suspicious. Julie, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband.
On Kiss FM?
On Kiss FM.
We're going to call your husband right now and offer him some roses. We're going to find out who he sends them to, who he's top of mind, right? And then what he puts on the card. So stay very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Here we go. Good luck, Julie.
Thank you.
Here we go.
Hello, this is Jay. Who's this?
Hi, Jay. My name is Daniela, calling from Paradise Flowers here on Telegraph Road. How are you?
Doing good. Who is this?
Daniela, I'm calling from Paradise Flowers, and you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They're completely free, and you can send them to whoever you want today at no charge to you.
Well, nothing's free, and I appreciate the offer. But
no, they are free, Jay. I think you opted to receive coupons and promotions a few months ago when you made a purchase online. And this is one of the promotions. And I would love for you to accept the roses. You go ahead and just send them to whoever you want at no charge. And they can deliver today by lunchtime, or if you like dinner or any other day this week.
Well, I got to make sure to be a little careful when I'm online shopping then. Well, if let's check this out. If this is free and I can send them anywhere, all right, yeah, what's the harm in no? Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, sure. What do I got to do? I'm not giving you a credit card or?
No, you're not. Thank you so much, Jay. I appreciate it. So let's just start with the name of the person you want to send them to.
Okay. Let's have it say to Vicky, Vicki. Thanks for all your hard work on the last project and in general from the staff. To Vicky, Vicki. Thanks for all your hard work on the last project and in general from the staff.
Jay, it is Ryan Seacrest, and your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I want you to know that. We have your wife, Julie, on the line. Thank you so much for being on with us. She's asked us to call you to find out more about the woman you just sent the roses to, Vicky. And what is the hard work that she's doing on what project?
Wait a second. Who is on the phone right now?
It's your wife, Julie. Julie, say hello. Yeah, it's your wife,
Hi,
Julie.
It's me.
And so she's asked us to call you to find out more about Vicky. So what is the relationship with you and Vicky, Jay?
Yeah, that is a coworker. And Julie, what are you doing?
So, well, a coworker who calls you at 2 a.m. And you're sending flowers to. I mean, I'm sorry, that's just a little too much of a coincidence. I'm completely at a loss.
I already told you there was nothing going on. Whatever that phone call was, I'm sure it was late at night and she was drunk in an Uber or something. I don't know why the heck I got a late night call.
Why is she calling you when she's drunk in an Uber?
That is the right question, Julie, to ask after that response, Jay. Why is she calling you in the middle of the night?
Even worse. Exactly, Ryan. Thank you.
Thank you.
If she was drunk, why is she calling you? Like, you're just making it worse. None of this makes sense.
I'm pulling, and I'm just pulling an instance out of thin air. I don't know why. Did I talk to her? No. So I don't know why she called me to whatever in the morning.
So why are you sending her flowers? Like, really, her job, her work at her performance is so good that you have to send her flowers. Like, Jay, I don't understand.
I already told you when you came at me when the phone thing happened that she's new at work and it was very stressful. I get a call out of nowhere saying I get free flowers. I don't know what that means. So why not do something nice for somebody? Why not?
Well, yeah, and her name is Julie. That's who you should be doing something nice for, your wife.
How about doing something nice for me? The person you've been married for over 15 years and is the mother of your 2 kids.
I got to tell you, Jay, it's not great that you got a call from this woman and your excuse was maybe she was drunk calling you, and then the first opportunity to send somebody you care about and be thoughtful for flowers is to the same woman. Those are two things that shouldn't collide, and they did. So,
yeah, well,
Julie, Jay, Jay, if you don't mind, I mean, we just got on the phone. I haven't had a chance to speak. So, Julie thinks that there's something going on with you and Vicky, and it sounds like there is. So, just tell her what's happening.
First of all, if I was going to get you something, I would do it myself. I would go and look at it and pick it out. I'm not just going to trust some cold call because well, apparently it's not even a cold call, but you see what I'm saying? If somebody calls out of the blue and offers you something for free, it's probably a scam.
But are you cheating on your wife with Vicky?
No, I'm not cheating on you. I told you this when this happened. No.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't know. I don't believe it.
He says he's not cheating.
So why couldn't you call her when I asked you to? It was very simple. You could have called her and said, hey, are you okay? If you really thought it was an emergency, you could have said,
and if it was an emergency,
I got a call from you at 2 a.m. Everything okay with work? But you didn't.
Yeah, because there was no message. There was no voicemail. There was no nothing. It was just a missed call.
So what?
All right, look, guys, we're going in. Jay, we're going in circles. Look, you say you didn't cheat. These two things don't add up. Your wife is worried. I think you guys need to really seek some transparency in your relationship.
Yeah, that's great advice. Yeah, it's great. That's why I'm telling you, nothing happened or has happened or will happen.
All right, well, then why are you so edgy?
Because I got a phone call accusing me of doing something that I didn't do.
No one accused you.
I mean,
no one accused you.
No one
accused you. No one accused you. Everyone was just asking questions. This was asking. This is an asking session. CJ, now you make me think you're cheating. Start yelling like that. Start getting all crazy. But why don't you guys talk off the air, and we wish you good luck, and hopefully you find the truth and happiness.
Thank you, Ryan.
Terrific. Right. Thanks so much.
Jay, it's our pleasure. You take care. All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. So I don't like it. I mean, look, the guy said he's not cheating, so we believe him. I just don't love the fact that he's so edgy and testy, and that the woman in the middle of the night is the one he sends the roses to.
Yeah.
It's just, you know.
He had an aggressive.
Well, he is. Yeah. That's fine. I mean, he's taken aback. He's surprised by the call. It's how some people react.
Mm-hmm.
So a few minutes ago, we had the Ryan's Roses with Jillian and Jay. And here's why I bring it up. Jay sent the roses to the woman that was calling him in the middle of the night. But he says he's not cheating. So the phone is ringing in the middle of the night. It's Vicky. We get him on the phone. He sends the roses to Vicky. Thanks for all your hard work on the project and in general from the staff. I mean, not a romantic card, but the fact that the phone was ringing in the middle of the night and it was Vicky, and the first person he wants to send roses to is Vicky, doesn't mean he's cheating. But if you were in that situation, what would you do, Tanya? Because if I were in that situation, I would say something's going on. Either you want something to go on or something's going on.
Here's the thing. We don't have enough of the history. If this was my husband and he had no infidelity in our marriage, he never once made me question his faith and faithfulness in the marriage, I would believe him. I would. Because I think that we oftentimes go to the dark place when we don't have to.
Okay. So she called him in the middle of the night, and his excuse was maybe she was just drunk. Problem.
Right.
And then the first person that comes to mind to send roses to is Vicky. And if it were your husband, you'd give him the benefit of the doubt.
I would.
Good. Patty.
I think Julie's making the mistake of asking for Vicky. She's asking the universe for Vicky. So
How do you mean?
This happened in San Francisco. Vicky was probably calling for whatever reason, maybe a dial or something for work in the middle of the night. But because she's thinking about Vicky,
he started thinking about Vicky.
Because she is thinking about Vicky.
She's
putting it out in the universe. So when we call
he's
him,
receiving it.
He's asked. So she got Vicky when we call
I believe in that.
Jay,
I believe in that.
And we're asking him who he wants to send the flowers to. He sends them to Vicky.
I believe in that. It's actually a very likely scenario. I also think that if it were me, I would say either something's going on or you want it to be going on. And that's why this has come to a head. And that's the reason you sent the flowers to Vicky. Oh, and by the way, you and Vicky? Really? Didn't see that coming. I'd say to her.
You really played this one out in your head.
Well, I think sometimes you got to put yourself in people's shoes.
Mm-hmm. What kind of shoes do you think she was wearing?
Who? Vicky?
Yes.
Julie? Or Shayna?
Julie.
Okay. I don't know when you don't use proper nouns. I don't know who we're talking about.
Julie, the woman that wrote to us
I don't
originally.
know. I don't know. It's not for me to decide.
Okay.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. As a public service, if something's going down in your relationship, you want us to try and help out, let us know about it via email. This is a story that has come to us via email, as they all do. Dear Ryan and Sissany, out of Cerritos. We were at a Halloween party on Friday night. My husband showed up as Mr. Incredible, and another girl who we know showed up as Mrs. Incredible. Well, there was a lot of attention, jokes about them. They flirted a little bit, too, playfully. Then it dawned on me that I don't think it was an accident. I think they may be having an affair and dressed together as a flirty secret and played it off. I mean, that is not such a subtle secret if you're trying to hide something.
That's so mean, too.
Now, let me get Miranda on the phone. Hey, Miranda, how are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
I'm okay. I don't know. I think that I just read your email. I feel like if they were having an affair, they would definitely not show up as Mr. and Mrs. Incredible to the party. Like, I think it's just a strange coincidence.
Well, it might be, or it might be that, everyone would say that, so then they thought they could get away with it because who would do that? So I'm really not sure,
So you were not Mrs. Incredible at all? Like, there wasn't two Mrs. Incredibles?
No, I was somebody from The Handmaid's Tale, so totally unrelated.
Good costume, though.
Ooh.
Yeah, thanks.
And you say you know this other woman? How well?
Yeah, I'm not very well. She's an acquaintance, but now I'm wondering how well my husband knows her.
What's her name?
It just gives me a weird feeling.
What's her name?
Her name is Noemi.
Noemi. All right.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know. What's the psychology here, sis? Do you think that they're playing double
here's
trickery?
The thing. Incredibles is a very, very popular costume this year, so it could be a big coincidence. We want to hope that. I would just try to.
I don't think they're naive enough to show up in Mr. and Mrs. Incredible outfits if they're having an affair. That's my opinion, Miranda. We're going to call him actually next. Let's just do it. Hang on one sec. We'll make the call. So Miranda, married. How long have you been married, Miranda?
We've been married about 5 years now.
Okay. So she and her husband are at this party, and then another woman they know comes in a couple's costume. He's Mr. Incredible, and she's Mrs. Incredible. The other woman, not Miranda. She's a Handmaid's Tale.
And it's tough because these costumes are really bright. Like, they're very, it's like a red, full-on uniform.
But Miranda's thinking that because they showed up like this, it was a subtle way of saying subtly hi or flirting, and that they are having an affair together. I think that's very naive and high risk, but let's see. We are going to call your husband. We're going to offer him some roses. Need you to just say, Ryan, you have my permission to call your husband's name on Kiss FM.
Okay, Ryan, you have permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
Right, we're going to do that now, and we're going to have you be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Let's see if he sends him to Noemi or anybody else or you, and what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay, thanks.
All right, good luck. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Sergio.
Speaking?
Hi, I'm calling from Center Stage Flowers. We're actually brand new right here on South Street across from the mall near the Cocos. How are you doing this morning?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. My name is Emily, and the reason I'm calling is because we're offering a chance for local residents here in the area to receive free flowers that they can send to anybody that they'd like.
No. No, thank you.
Are you sure? It's a dozen red roses. They're beautiful. We actually just got them in this morning, and you could send them to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free. We don't need credit card info, anything like that from you.
No. I have a pretty strict no sales calls policy. I've been burned by scams before, so thank you, but no, thank you.
But there's nobody you'd want to send flowers to?
Nope, no, thank you. I appreciate your time. Have a great day.
Sergio, before you hang up, I just want you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. It's Ryan Seacrest here, Sergio. I have your wife Miranda on the line. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good. If you just have a second, we are here because your wife thinks you're cheating on her.
She thinks I'm cheating on her?
That's correct. And she,
Why?
there's a woman named Noemi. Does that ring a bell?
Oh, yeah. She's a friend of ours. What?
Okay, well, Miranda has some thoughts about the affair that you're having with her. Is there any truth to that?
I'm not having an affair with anyone. That's ridiculous.
Well, I'm just going to tell you what we were told. We were told that Miranda told us that this woman, Noemi, showed up to the same Halloween party as a couple's costume of yours, and your wife believes that was a way of flirting with each other and that something's going on. Can you talk to your wife? She's on the phone now.
Okay.
Hi, honey.
Hi. This is about the Halloween party?
Yeah, I just got a weird feeling because you guys showed up in this matching costume, and I just started wondering if maybe you planned it or something. I mean, it was really making me nervous.
No, I thought it was weird when she showed up as Mrs. Incredible too, especially because she had asked me a couple of weeks ago, like, what I was going to go to the party as,
really?
and I told her, Mr. Incredible, and I asked her, and she's like, I don't know yet, I'm still thinking about some things, so I thought it was strange that she showed up. Yeah.
Well, why didn't you say something to her about it at the time?
I don't know. I just, we were at a party. I didn't want to make it weird or uncomfortable for anybody. And, I just, whatever. I wanted to have a good time, and it didn't seem like it was worth addressing, you know?
Okay, well, are you flattered, though, by what she did? By the attention?
No. Absolutely not.
Do you love your wife?
I love my wife very much. She is the light of my life, and I choose her every day.
Oh, well, I want to confront her. I want to confront her and see what she was thinking. I don't like it.
I honestly don't think you need to. It just seems like it's going to spiral into a thing, you know, and because I don't have anything to hide, so if that's what you think is best, you do you.
Well,
okay.
Miranda, we'll let you pursue that with Sergio. It sounds to us like our work is done here.
Yeah, thanks,
right?
you guys.
Sergio, thanks for talking to us. Okay, bye.
That's great. What?
No, he got me when he says I choose.
Okay.
When he said I choose, I was like, legit. He's legit. He's not trying to hide anything.
No, I don't think so either.
Let's come back in a sec. I just want to get into this for those who are about to get out of their car who heard Ryan's Roses. We had Sergio and Miranda on the line, and interestingly, they went to a Halloween party, and Sergio went as Mr. Incredible, and a female friend of theirs showed up as Mrs. Incredible, and his wife thought, they're having an affair. This is a subtle way of them flirting. Well, not so subtle.
No.
I just thought from the beginning, there's not enough to go on that's legit. If they are having an affair, they're not showing up as Mr. and Mrs. Incredible to the same Halloween party as his wife. So
right, they would want to hide it more.
Yeah, I knew that this... I didn't believe...
But it's interesting what he said.
What?
Where he said that he told Noemi, the coworker or friend, whoever she was, that he was going to be Mr. Incredible weeks before the party. She didn't even know what she was going to be yet. And then
I don't
she
think
showed
that's
up.
bad on Sergio. I think that's weird on Noemi, and that's why his wife Miranda wants to confront Noemi, and she should.
She should.
And he's like, I got nothing to hide.
Mm-hmm.
But what I want to hone in on is things that make you believe someone when they're talking. First of all, he was very calm.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, he was endearing. and third of all, he said, no, I choose my wife every day.
She is the light of my life, and I choose her every day.
That's what I heard, and I was like, he's got me.
Yeah, you're like, I wish he chose me.
No, I don't wish he chose me. I'm saying
joking.
he got me. Like, I understand. Yeah. I'm not trying to get up in Sergio. That's not what this is.
It's not your type.
Well, no. But I do think that there are certain things and ways that people can say things, and you go, all right, that is true. Tanya?
I think he knew it was us.
I don't.
Because it was just too, I choose you every day. That's so Grey's Anatomy.
It's not Grey's Anatomy. It's what people say when they're heartfelt and genuine.
And you love your husband or wife.
It seemed too perfect.
Patty, what'd you think?
I think she was just trying to pick a fight. I just don't see how.
Like you believed Sergio.
Yeah, I mean, the Incredibles costume is one of the most popular costumes this year for Halloween. So it's just if you want to not run into someone with your same costume, don't be an Incredibles.
So fine, agreed. But what's the end game? If she wants to pick a fight, what's the end game? Why? Why do you want to pick a fight?
She wants attention. You know, sometimes when someone doesn't give you attention, you kind of like poke the bear. Just poke at it.
Well, Dana's on the line. Dana, what did you believe Sergio?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that was the most honest man I've heard. There's no way he's cheating. I mean, yeah, she's definitely innocent. And I never believed this guy's innocent. Yeah. But this one for sure is.
He stood out to me, too. Thanks, Dana. Let's go to Zoe. Zoe, good morning.
Good morning.
So what do you think?
I mean, I want to believe the guy, but, like, why didn't he say anything to his wife that night? Like, if it was my husband, we would have joked about it the whole way home. And
That's true. That's true. I mean, you might have been like, babe, kind of weird that she's wearing Mrs. Incredibles, right? Like, what's that? Like, you might have addressed it then so that, yeah, that's a good point. That's probably the best way to handle it. But, Zoe, do you believe him?
I really want to because it was sweet in a way. Like, I was sure hearing that story, I was like, oh my God, yeah, they're totally. But, like, so I wanted to believe him, but I don't know, just the way he handled it and he kept stuttering and stuff. And, like, at the very least, like, they need to talk more because the fact that he didn't say anything that night, to me, means there's something up with their relationship. Even if he's not having an affair, like, yet, that's going to happen.
Wow. All right. Thank you, Zoe, for calling. All right. Take care.
I thought she said they're totally bugging.
No, she used the F word.
Oh.
All right. Well, I believe Sergio. Who stands with Sergio?
I'm torn now.
Sissany,
because
you were with me a second ago.
I was with you a second ago, but then
now I'm
with Tanya a little bit because he was like, I don't do calls, I don't send flowers, or I don't, what did he say? He's like, I don't like to do marketing calls or something like that.
Well, a lot of people
I've
don't.
been burned in the past, like, so I don't know.
My phone rings all the time with these weird numbers. He probably thought we were one of them.
Maybe. So
calls.
Can I be on the fence?
No, you got to pick a side. This game's not fun when you're straddling the fence.
All right. Well, I feel like he acted like not a cheater.
It's so crazy. Like you were with me. I stand by Sergio. Patty, you'll be the tiebreaker.
Team Sergio all the way.
All right. So sorry, Tanya.
Well, that's just 2 and 2.
I think Sissy leaned over
I'm leaning
on
more
our
towards
side.
Oh,
She's still straddling.
yeah.
She's like her head's on our side.
Yeah.
2.5 and
2.5. For Ryan's Rose, this is a public service. It's a last resort for anybody that can't quite get all the answers in their relationship. Let me just get to the email. It says, Dear Ryan, my husband went to Australia to visit his brother, who he's not seen in years. I didn't go because I stayed behind with our baby. Since he's returned, he's been very distant and weird. I decided to unpack his suitcase because it had been sitting there for 6 days. In the front pocket, I found a photo booth strip of my husband, his brother, and 2 randoms. Random girls. Now everything makes sense. He's acting weird because something happened down there. Now that's not good. That photo strip, not a good idea.
And why would he
pack it? Let's just say that you are in a photo booth with somebody and you're forced to do it because your brother made you. Why? You're not keeping that photo.
Yeah, you burn it.
Let's grab her here. Lauren, I don't know that I need to know much because if I would have found that kind of picture and I was in your situation, I would have very, very good reason to think something was happening. Let me ask you this, actually. I'm just thinking, is his brother the kind of guy that instigates trouble?
I have never known him to be a guy who instigates trouble, but I haven't actually spent a lot of time with him. I mean, we were only dating for 2 years before we got married, so and then he moved to Australia shortly after that. So
what are they doing? There were 2 random girls and your husband in the photo.
Is the brother single?
Well, the whole reason my husband went down to Australia is because his brother John is going through a divorce. And I was actually supposed to go with him, but we have a 15-month-old, and I was going to drop her off at my mom's, and my mom was going to take care of her, but then I got, like, mom guilt. And, you know, a couple days before, I said, you know what, I'm going to stay. I can't be away from my baby for that long.
I like that you said that, and I actually like that you said to him, go. Because, you know, the brother's going through a hard time, and he needs to be there. I like all that. But what I wonder is, Is this a case of your husband just being reckless, or is this a case of your husband actually cheating while he was on a different continent? But let's find out if he's truly being reckless or if there's more to it if we can. So, Lauren, Sissany is going to call your husband and, try and find out what's going on by asking him if he would like to send roses to anybody. And then she's going to find out what he wants to put on the card, okay?
Sure.
So can you just say for me, Ryan, you have my permission to call and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM?
Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband.
Great. Okay, so we're going to do that now, and good luck, okay, sweetheart?
Thank you.
Be very quiet so we can see if we can get some stuff out of him here.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Sam?
Yes.
Hi, my name is Ariana. I'm calling from globalflowers.com. How are you doing this morning?
Fine.
Good. Well,
sorry, who is this?
My name is Ariana. Globalflowers.com. We're actually a global flower shop, and we're promoting our new business. It's basically you can send flowers to anybody you want at anywhere in the world. So is there anybody that you would like to send free flowers to today? You've been selected as one of our winners.
No, thanks. I'm good, thank you.
You can send them locally too. You don't have to send them like anywhere in the world. Would that work out better?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm a winner, just send them to, I don't know, like a hospital. Just send them to somebody who can, that'd be nice.
Okay. Are you sure there's nobody you love? They want to just, put a smile on their face today with some free, it's the free dozen roses. They're really pretty.
No,
Sam?
I'm sure, yeah.
Sam?
Really...
Sam, hello, Sam? Are you there, Sam?
Yeah.
Hello? It's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. I need you to know, Sam, that your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Know that. Your wife, Lauren, is on the phone, and she's asked us to call you, Sam, because she has a question for you. Lauren, why don't you ask Sam the question you have?
Hey, honey.
Hey.
I was unpacking your suitcase from the Australia trip the other day because you hadn't unpacked it in a week. And I found a photo in the outside pocket of when you and John, I guess, maybe went out one night and met up with some girls that I'd never seen before. And I just need to know if anything happened that night with those girls or anything. So I guess that's...
I don't even know what you're talking about with the girls. No, nothing happened, but what girls?
There was like a photo booth strip, like from a photo booth of you and John and two girls, and you were clearly drunk in the photos and just laughing and smiling and kind of, I mean, they were sitting on your lap. And then, I mean, you all were moving around in different photos, and it looked really raunchy, potentially.
No, I honestly, honey, I didn't even remember that photo being taken.
Were you in a photo booth with two other girls and your brother?
Yeah, I remember it. I remember her saying, now that she's saying it, yes, I remember being taken. I don't even remember if the photo got back.
Okay, but the photo got back in your luggage. She was unpacking your luggage. She found it was a photo strip. But Sam, I don't necessarily think you did anything wrong here based on the information that I have. It could have been just some innocent thing where you jump in the booth for your brother. But let me just make this easier on your wife. She thinks that something's going on beyond a photo. Is there any truth to that? Did you do anything that you feel bad or guilty about or wrong in Australia?
No, I'm not that kind. No, I didn't.
Do you have any reason? You have any reason to think that your wife? Why your wife might think that something's going on?
And why wouldn't you send your wife the flowers?
Because, babe, you've been acting...
Well, the flowers, I just didn't know. I didn't know what the heck was going on with the flowers. I've been distant since I got back. I get why she's feeling weird. I
just figured you'd return to your normal self, but you haven't. It's been a week since you've been back, and you're just so strange since... you barely make eye contact with me when we wake up. What is happening?
I was incredibly tired and jet lagged. I mean, we partied way too hard. I thought my brother was going to be all sad and just crushed about his divorce. And I get there and he's just like a new man. And I I don't know.
Okay. So no, I just want to say, Lauren, there is something causing you to feel insecure in your relationship. That is a fact. Is your husband doing something wrong? I don't know. Are these pictures innocent? Maybe. Are they reckless? Perhaps. Are they harmless? Maybe so. But there's a reason why you don't feel comfortable and totally connected in your relationship. And I think, Sam, that's what you got to hear here. I don't know what you did or what you didn't do, but I think that's what you need to listen to here. And I think if you address that with her, that maybe you'll get to a place that's a little more peaceful in your relationship. But she clearly doesn't feel the security she needs to feel. And I don't know why. I do admire that you went to go help out your brother. I do appreciate that she stayed with your kid. But just take that from this, and we're going to let you both go and work on it, okay?
Okay.
All right. Good luck.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. Thank you. I don't know. I don't know what he did. I don't think it's that bad. I feel like Sam was just going to help his brother. And by the way, I've been in situations where you guys are like, hey, jump in this photo, and you jump in this photo, and it's just a photo.
Yes.
It doesn't mean anything. I mean,
it'd be one thing if they were making out in one of the pictures, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, if the guy made out with the girl and their lips touched and he said, those lips are the lips I want to be with for the next 60 years, that'd be a problem.
Well, yes.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. This comes to us from Ontario, and I'm worried. It says, I received an overdue parking ticket notice in the mail from my husband's car. When I looked at the date, it was for a time when he was supposedly out of town, and it wasn't from the airport. I did a little digging, and I found that there was actually no evidence that he was out of town at all. There was also no credit card activity for the span of those 2 to 3 days, which is highly unusual. He uses his credit card for everything because he gets reimbursed at work. So we have a real problem. The guy's, no matter what he's doing, he's lying to his wife. Sandra, good morning. Thank you for coming on. I'm sorry you're going through this. How long have you been married, Sandra?
It seems like forever.
How long is forever?
5 years.
For 5 years.
Yeah.
I just gave the facts to everybody from your email. So your husband did not go out of town. He did not use his credit card.
No.
Where could he have disappeared for 2 to 3 days?
I don't know. Honestly, it doesn't make any sense to me. The ticket, was somewhere in Anaheim, and we live in Ontario. He's supposed to be in Arizona, so I don't. Just doesn't.
So, but do you think he was with another woman for 2 to 3 days?
I don't know what to think, but I hope not. I mean, I'm praying that he wasn't. But I don't know.
That's a long run, right?
It is. It's a long time, and so now I'm wondering, well, how many other times has he not been in Arizona?
Well, let's go back and look at the credit card. But I'm going to do this. I'm going to put you on hold. We are going to come right back and make the call to him, okay?
Okay.
This is the call. If you're just joining us, the Ryan's Roses call is happening. Quickly to bring you up to speed. Sandra, married for 5 years. She she saw this parking ticket, which was overdue, a notice in the mail for her husband's car. Looked at the date, and she noticed it was for a time he was supposedly out of town. Now, then she went back, checked all the records. He did not go out of town. Mm-mm. He did not go to the airport. He didn't charge anything on his card for 2 to 3 days. He always does, she says, because he gets reimbursed for everything. So he lied.
Yeah.
He said he was out of town on business.
He was supposed to be in Arizona, but the ticket was Anaheim.
The car ticket, the vehicle ticket was in Anaheim, and he was supposed to have traveled to Arizona, but in the 2 to 3 day period he was supposed to be on this work trip, he was caught in Anaheim with a ticket. Mm-hmm. So, Sandra, here's what we're going to do. Now, we are going to call your husband. Sissany you're going to hear all of this, okay? I just want you to know that. You're going to hear all of this.
Okay.
Sissany is going to offer him some roses. Now, we'll find out who he sends them to, whether he sends them to you or somebody else. Then there's more, Sandra. Then she's going to ask him to get a little more detail. Well, what note would you like to send? What would you like to put on the card for the flowers? Sandra, I need you to say, Ryan, you my permission to call, and then whatever his name is, on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM. Absolutely.
Okay, we're good. Here we go. Be very quiet. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Tim?
Yes, who's calling?
Hi, Tim. My name is Ariel. I'm calling from Ari's Flowers and Design. How are you doing this morning?
I'm okay.
We're a new flower
I
shop.
didn't order anything.
No, I know. We're a new flower shop here on Grove Avenue. You know where the Wabi Sabi is?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in that shopping center, actually. And so we're brand new. We're just trying to promote our delivery service. And that's why we're calling you. You've been selected to receive a dozen red roses and that you could send to anybody that you'd like this morning.
Well, I'm not buying anything.
No, they're free. I promise you they're absolutely free. I don't need credit card information from you, billing info.
No. I appreciate it very much, but nothing. I learned a long time ago. Nothing good ever comes from selling flowers.
Oh, I promise. They're free. We just hope that like whoever you send them to promotes us to friends and family. That's all we want is spread the word.
I appreciate your time very much, but no, I'm not interested.
Really? Oh, come on.
All right, Tim, I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. My name is Ryan Seacrest. That is Sissany, and we have your wife Sandra on the line.
Okay.
Sandra, would you like to tell Tim what's going on?
Yeah, Tim, you were supposed to be in Arizona last year, December, for 2 or 3 days, and I just got a...
Wait. What are you talking about?
I got a parking ticket violation in the mail for your car. And so you were in Arizona. The parking ticket is for Anaheim, somewhere in Anaheim. Okay, where were you? Where were you when you were supposed to be in Arizona? Where were you that weekend?
This is not important. Let's not do this right now, okay?
No, I need to know where you were and who you were with.
No,
I need to know now. Yes, you tell me right now. This is ridiculous. You need to tell me the truth. Who were you with, Tim? Tell me, Tim. You got to tell me. I need to know.
Christina.
Christina?
Who's Christina?
No.
Who's Tim, who is Christina, and why were you in Anaheim with her and lying to your wife saying you were in Phoenix? What's going on, Tim?
Christina who, Tim? Please, for God's sakes, tell me.
Morales.
Christina Morales? My boss?
This is not the time or the place to do this.
What? How? When did you meet us? I don't understand. What? When did you meet her?
I met her at the office party. What, are you kidding me? Your office party. Your party.
Hold on for a second, Tim. You're yelling at your wife here. You're sleeping with your wife's boss? And you're lying to her about it? And how long has this been going on?
Well, if she'd pay attention, first of all, if she'd pay attention to my needs, maybe...
First of all, let me tell you something, First of all, how long has this been going on? That's the first of alls.
It's going on for a while.
Yeah, so why'd you do it, Tim?
Well, again, like I said, if she would pay attention to my needs and not be such a cold fish, maybe we wouldn't have this problem.
Oh, got it. So you're the victim here.
Do you ever think about telling me first and talking to me about it first before you go off and do something like that?
You don't ever seem to have the time for me. You got time for your work, but you don't have time for me. So don't sit here and scream up a drape.
Tim, this is just Sandra. He's with your boss, and what's your relationship, Sandra, like with your boss, Christina?
Well, before this, it was great. We get along great, like sisters.
Well, that's even more disgusting because she's sick in the head. She's seeing your husband, and she's two-facing you. And, Tim, you got a problem because you are blaming your wife on this one.
This is something that's been brewing for a while, so I can't...
Well, I don't care how long it's been brewing. You don't mess around on your wife with her boss. I mean, come on, bro. That's just embarrassing.
What about your vows? What about your 5 years of marriage? None of that matters? Do you not love your wife?
What about communication? What about attention?
What about communication, Tim? Why didn't you come to me first?
Like I said, you don't have time for me.
I always have time for you. I always make time for you. You are more important than anything.
Yeah, maybe now I am.
I don't think so. I don't think, Sandra. I don't think you worked this one out. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think the disrespect is so layered here. Tim, I hang up on you now intentionally. Sandra, I don't quite know how to guide you on this one. You got a husband who's completely insensitive. You got a boss who is manipulative and a liar and conniving. And she's your boss who's acting like a best friend. This is when I walk away from a call going, who do you trust on this? You can't trust your friend boss. You can't trust your husband. This is bad. But Sandra, I don't know any more than details of your relationship, but my quick opinion is these two people need to be not in your life, and you need to figure out or find someone that treats you with the amount of respect you deserve and somehow get through this, which is going to be the most difficult thing you could possibly ever do. But the outcome, God willing, if you can get through it, will be worth it. Because that man does not appreciate or respect you. And that woman has got another thing coming. And I'm going to
You're absolutely right.
I need to put you on hold as well, okay, sweetheart? And good luck.
Thank you.